Today to redefine myself and correct a few misnomers that were brought forth about me, putting down my personality and my character. Okay, I shall now be called 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗱, the guy from Black Eyed Peas' will.i.am. If will.i.am, 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗱. And of course, as you may or may not know, I is the vomit guy. Is I not? Okay. Now, what does that mean? It means that I rock to the world of seeing girls vomiting. Not guys, but girls, good-looking girls. That's what I like. Okay, but not necessarily puking on me. Puking on me would be a Roman shower. Roman showers, I don't particularly, I don't necessarily need Roman shower. I just enjoy rocking to the world of seeing girls vomiting in whatever venue, whether they're wasted, they're drunk, or they have the stomach flu. Howard once said to me, he bets my best friend in the whole wide world is a stomach flu. And maybe I'll agree with that. Maybe I need more friends, okay? Maybe I need more friends who understands Jeff the Vomit Guy, formerly Jeff the Vomit Guy, now 𝗛ci𝘄𝗿𝗱, okay? Jizz for short. That's my name, Jizz, okay? And I really would like to meet people who share my fetish, and I'm hoping to use Howard's show as a format, as a meeting grounds, where maybe people could call in and meet up with me through 𝗛gsmårdshrine.com and my website, I should say my email address. Okay.
Okay. Well, Jizz, best of luck today.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. I really hope, given the opportunity, I would like to be able to make myself understood and be clear about things and not be what's the word, man up. I have to man up and come forth and not be a little mamsy-pamsy sissy boy and hide in the background. I have to be able to communicate and tell Howard what I like, and because I'm 53 years old now.
Right.
And this has been with me all my life.
You're no spring chicken anymore.
I ain't no spring chicken. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, okay?
Okay.
I am what I am, my interests, and I believe, and I'm led to believe, there are people out there. If I can't be with normal people, because, let's face it, I ain't so normal, I need to be with freaks like myself, okay? I need to be with people who are understanding, who want to meet somebody who, like, drums to his own beat, you know what I'm saying? Who marches to his own drummer.
Sure.
I'm not of this culture. I never really was, okay? I always was an independent thinker, okay?
All right.
Yeah, well, I have a therapist. I can't name any names or any clinic I go to. She's a very good-looking therapist. I go to her. I fantasize about her constantly puking. I don't go to her to say to her, help me get over my puke desires, okay, about women. I never say that. I always say that I want to enhance my thing by meeting people, okay? By meeting girls who share it. I don't look to get over anything, okay?
Well, of course not.
I don't find it to be wrong. I think to each his own, and this is my thing. And why can't people be open-minded and liberal-minded enough to understand?
Right. Vomit is life, and the rest is just details.
Well, yeah. To me, that rocks my world. To me, there are two things that rock my world: gambling, which I do on a daily basis, and looking for girls vomiting. That is my life. Okay?
Hard to believe there's not more people like you out there, Jeff.
Well, there are people, but they don't come forward.
Hard to believe they don't step into the mainstream.
Yeah, well, you might say, what girl wants to get sick? What girl could understand getting sick and also getting some sexual charge out of it? But for me, it's like a voyeuristic thing. Seeing a visual act to take place has always given my libido some enhancement to it.
Okay, well, Jizz, we're going to let you get in there and talk to Howard.
Yes, I hope so. I hope I can bring forth my tongue-tied ways and be able to enunciate, elucidate my, pronunciate my desires, so it could be clear and understanding. I'm basically holding Howard to a promise he made to me 3 years ago. He was going to find me some girl. So the one for Tabitha Stevens thought I had a tiny little penis, and she didn't understand the value of vomiting or even spitting on me. She couldn't understand, couldn't relate to that. Howard said to her, could you please, spit on Jeff or vomit on him? And she looks at him, she looks at me like what? Why for? What's the reason? So obviously her headset wasn't attuned to we weren't on the same wavelength. I just was very disappointed because, the very few opportunities I get on, and then what comes after it, nothing. I'm discouraged by that. So maybe, hopefully, this time will be different.
Okay. Good luck to you today, sir.
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff Levy is known as Jeff the Vomit Guy. He's been on our show on and off for years, and
he's not too creepy. He's sitting in the green room, and he comments on everything that happens as he looks out the door. So as I'm coming by, you know, because I went to the coffee room, as I'm going by, he goes, and that's Robin Quivers. Like he's doing commentary for himself, I guess.
yeah, Jeff, I'll be honest with you. I was against you coming in because I'm so disgusted by you.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm truly humbled by your appearance, by being in your presence.
You should be humbled by everyone.
Right.
I saw you at the Garden the other day. I was rooting for Miami.
Where are you? Why? Aren't you a New Yorker?
No, I'm a New Yorker. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm a native Brooklynite. I root for the New Jersey Nets, who will be coming to Brooklyn in a couple of years. But there are 4 teams that I love to hate. And without those teams, I don't know, it'd be nothing for me to hate. The Knicks, the Mets, the Jets, and the Rangers. I'm a big Pittsburgh Pirate, Steeler, and Penguin fan. I've been all my life, and I grew up with those teams. Even though living in New York, that doesn't mean I have to be loyal, devoted to New York. I guess I'm not in a New York state of mind, okay?
Yeah. Jeff, you've gotten fatter than what I remember. When is the last time you were on the show? Do you...
3 years ago with Tabitha Stevens, when you asked Tabitha if she could throw up on me, she looked at you, she looked at me, she said, what? Why for? You know, she just didn't understand that type of...
so she didn't do it, right? Because she goes along with everything.
The best she did was spit on me.
Oh.
That's fun.
I caught up a good one. You ready?
Yes.
Like that?
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing there,
Put it on your
Jeff?
nipples and rub it in.
Jeff, you're rubbing it into your belly?
I try to smell if there's a distinctive, some type of odor. There is some form of odor to
It
saliva.
is. I had to brush my teeth again.
Jeff, what are you doing now? You're rubbing it on your rotund belly,
Yes.
and you're smelling your fingers.
Yes. I'm trying to see, you know, there's some type of odor.
Just update everyone who doesn't know Jeff the Vomit Guy. You're how old are you now?
I'm 53.
All right, you're 53.
Yes.
You say your father doesn't approve of your vomit fetish,
No,
but
he's an old school. He's from the old school. He's 88 years or 89 years old.
I think your
now.
dad just doesn't approve of your lifestyle. You still live with your father.
I
You
live with my
don't.
I live
You've
with
never
my
made a
father.
living.
I know. I have no life for me.
Have you ever had a job? Because you're a bright guy.
I worked at the post. I worked for several civil service jobs.
And you get fired each time?
No. I seem to just walk. I seem to just walk out.
You
judging
leave.
from- Huh?
You
I basically left.
What did you do for the post office?
I sorted mail. Was inside work. I wasn't a letter carrier.
How often?
I worked the midnight shift. I was with all the degenerates and perverts talking about, you know, their sex affairs as they were doing them now.
I never want another letter.
Why did you leave a job that at least you had somewhere to go? You were making a living. Your father must have been proud of you. You were able to contribute to society. Why did you leave?
I just wasn't proud. I just wasn't proud. I mean, I just... At the time, I was much younger. This is going back 25 years. I just seemed to feel like maybe jobs grow on trees, or I could just move on, or just
maybe there was something more for you.
Something. Maybe there's something else out there. Maybe I just couldn't be constricted to a.
Have you ever been diagnosed by a psychiatrist? Is there something wrong with you?
I've gone to therapists who give me the category of being paraphilias. Paraphilias, not necessarily a major mental disorder, but whereas a compulsive fetish, a fetishist, you know, someone.
Aside from the fetish that you like women to vomit on you, are you retarded?
That's a misnomer. I don't like women to vomit. I like watching it, a visual, a voyeuristic act.
You like to watch women vomit?
Period. Yes.
But you like them to vomit on you?
No, maybe, but not necessarily. It doesn't really thrill me that much.
I didn't know
to watch
that.
them vomit on me. No.
Oh, I thought that was why you laid on the floor naked and hoped they vomited on you.
No. I could just as easily be watching in the back as they're puking into a toilet or a sink or something. And
that's for real, huh?
Yeah, that's for real.
And what do? You jack off when you watch that?
Yes, that's it.
Are there websites you can go to watch women vomit?
There are websites. Yeah, there are websites. Not that many. No, the one that I use.
Well, how many do you need?
How many people vomit and get off on it in terms of you say it's a legitimate fetish?
They once told me at the Euland Spiegel Society, which was a leading S&M organization, which I was a member of 10 years ago, they said that maybe 1% out of the 1% of people in America who might be into S&M, maybe 1% has the fetishes of
infantilism or bodily fluids, getting off and getting excited by bodily fluids.
And saliva?
So you are absolutely
Saliva.
unique.
Saliva turns you on?
No, I'm not absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
not
saliva
unique.
turns me on. It's oral fixation. Yes, yes.
Right. And so don't you think that there's something also, like, you're very odd. I notice when you talk, and so I don't know if it's a put on, but you're odd. Have people told you you're odd?
But people have said I'm unusual or different.
And they never, your parents never had you tested?
No, I don't. I wasn't tested for autism or anything like that. I graduated high school general diploma.
Did you go to college?
I went to New York City Community. I marketing major.
Did you finish?
No, I didn't.
You don't finish anything. Is that your pattern?
I seem to. No, right. You're right. I don't finish.
You can't
How
finish.
long did you hold any job? I mean,
A year at the
A
post
year.
office.
Okay.
Yes,
And then
yes.
what other jobs did you have?
Well, in the past 3 years, I joined Industry Model Talent Agency. I was doing some movie extra work. I
heard that. You got
appeared
into
with-
2 movies.
Yeah, 2 movies. Julia Roberts movie, Duplicity.
And you stand in the background?
Yeah, about mob scenes.
And what do you get
stuff
paid
like
for that?
Being I'm not connected with any union, it was pretty marginal, I guess, and it wasn't enough.
So it's not a job. It's just for an exciting day you get together.
My Bank of America commercials, Capital One commercials, and backdrop type of scene.
So what do you get, like $200 for the
A
day?
little less than actually, a little less than that.
What was your dream in life? I mean, you say that you didn't want to end up at the post office.
I have 2 goals in life. It seems like I have 2 things, 2 driving goals. I love playing lotteries, the legitimate New York daily lotteries.
How does one get through life? Explain it to me. Without working, does your father pay for you?
I get a disability.
What is your
grant from the
disability?
government.
So there is something mentally wrong
yeah,
with
somebody
you.
had to declare
Well,
you
back
then.
back in 1985, I found that I couldn't work regularly or get along well with people, so I had to go through many
This is just a great
psychiatry.
country. You see, this is why this country's bankrupt. Why are we supporting it? He can work.
discovered that he couldn't get along with
Well, there are things I could do. There are things I feel I can't do. I feel in some
What do you
ways.
mean? You went to somewhere and you said to them, "There's no way I can work," and they give you a paycheck.
Not that easy. No.
So what do you say? It's not that easy. You were diagnosed with some sort of mental illness.
So you have to get doctor's reports.
What does your doctor's report say?
Back in 1985, I think paranoid schizophrenia.
Is that what it is?
Well, that's not what I don't think it is. I don't really think I fit into that category.
But the
whatsoever.
doctor said you're paranoid
Well,
schizophrenic.
they found they were basically trying to be helpful that I go to get a private lawyer because Social Security did not find me disabled. Okay, they found that I could be fit even shoveling horsemen or
Right.
I could do something, and I'm trying to say that I can't work regularly, I can't fit in.
But you could work.
So well, I could, if you're motivated or you're able to do it, and it's a whole part is being
What is
motivated.
he saying, Robin?
I love
motivation.
that. He thinks that people are motivated who have these bad jobs.
Oh.
No, they just don't
They-
feel like they should be on the public dole.
If you weren't on the public dole, you would have to go out and work. You would have to eat. And look at you. You got some back.
I'm not. Well, no, I don't have much of it. I don't have that much of an appetite. I don't.
You don't have an
consider
appetite?
myself
You're overweight.
obese.
You're obese.
I don't know.
Look at his belly.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm.
He's obese.
I'm 5'9", 235. Maybe
Yeah,
I am
that's-
40 pounds overweight.
Right.
I am sluggish. I eat a lot of junk foods. That's true. It's true. That's true. I used to think maybe you like me a little, but I know that
No,
the
you're
image
repulsive.
the image that I personify must be very distasteful
No.
to most people.
Is there anyone else in your family? Was it a
My
huge?
mother is dead.
It must have been a huge from embarrassment.
Yeah, what a
It
relief.
must have been a huge disappointment to your parents. When you have are you the only child?
Yes, I'm the only child.
And I mean,
yes.
that baby is born and you have such hopes and dreams and
He
stuff.
must have been cute.
Yeah, at what age did they realize this is going horribly
Well,
wrong?
I realized at the age of 13, and at the age of 13, I was an honor student in a junior high school. But then from the 8th and 9th grade, it seemed like my grades would go from a 90. I was getting 45s and everything.
What
So I
happened?
don't know if it was the teachers or the curriculum got harder. I just didn't apply myself. I was always good in history. I always was thinking about the history class in the 8th grade, Mr. Wagner at Huddy Junior High School, talking about the Romans with their vomitorium. So I thought maybe I belonged in ancient Rome. I was reincarnated into this lifestyle. I must have had something to do with the Roman gladiators or something in a former life.
So what's going on with the vomit fetish? Just so I can wrap this up.
Actually, very little. What I like.
You never get a girlfriend, right?
What
Women
I
aren't
like.
attracted to you.
You want a girlfriend?
Yes, I would like to. My ideal soulmate would be to find some girl who's open-minded to my fetish and understanding that, you know, because she's getting sick doesn't mean that I hate her. I want to see her dead. I mean, it's not like I hate
Let me
people.
understand what you fantasize about.
Yeah.
If you had a wife,
Yeah.
you would like her to vomit in front of you.
Yeah, I would like to be in her presence as she's throwing up. Not necessarily.
Would she have to be naked when she throws up?
No, that's not necessarily. That's not necessarily true.
Someone told me you like to fantasize that you're a doctor and you put a tongue depressor in a girl's mouth.
Yeah,
And they
it's an oral fixation. Yes,
and you want to see saliva.
Yeah.
What is that about? Tell me that.
I fantasize about you too, Rob. Over the years, I can picture. You know, it's a fantasy.
What do you want to see Robin do? You want to look in her mouth and see saliva?
I like to picture a girl, you know, saliva.
Like Robin wouldn't vomit on you, but what would you want to see? The tongue, what?
The tongue, the mouth, the lips, the saliva. There's something about that that's what's the word? An oral fixation.
You want to see the
And
saliva?
you just want to look in a girl's mouth.
Would you let him see your saliva?
Not as many opportunities as I would like.
But that's what I'm saying. Just looking at a girl's mouth, the inside.
Yeah, could get me turned.
What is it you're looking at? The saliva?
Yeah, it's the saliva, the tongue, the maybe.
Would you let him look in your mouth,
No.
Rob? Why? He's so creepy.
Because that is not. I don't want to turn him on.
Even through the glass, you wouldn't let him open your mouth and let him look in.
I need girls who are interested because they too have a similar fetish or they have a desire.
Do you want to look in a girl's mouth? Sally, come in here. This
Who's
is Sally.
Sally?
Sally is a girl who's agreed to come in and let Jeff look in her mouth. This is your lucky day.
Oh, I noticed that you got your ear pierced.
Who?
Yes.
You did? Why?
I've had it pierced for several years.
Why, you want to look
I didn't notice
attractive?
that.
Well, it seems to
This
be.
is Sally. Hi. Sally, how are you?
Yeah.
Very pretty. Very pretty. What? Oh, you're on mic 3. Okay. Sally, you're wearing a dress and you have long blonde hair.
I'm all women. I'm all woman. I have a nice pussy. Look.
What do you think there, Jeff?
I think Sally is a phony baloney.
What do you mean?
I think.
You're out of your fucking mind. I'm all woman. Look. Look at this asshole.
I'm all man. I'm all
You
man.
fucking creep.
I'm all man. I know what a woman looks like.
Sally, you just showed Jeff your asshole. You're not turned off by
I mean,
him.
if you show me a tongue, this must be the bearded lady or something.
I'm Italian.
Very nice. It could look like a female tongue. Like Angela Jolie. You ever look at Angela Jolie with those?
Angela.
Angela Jolie. With
Angelina.
Those Angelina Jolie.
Why don't you lay down? I want to throw up on you.
I'm sorry. I'm just never would get turned on by a.
But he looks like a woman. I mean, Sal looks like a woman. Look.
That doesn't exactly look like Pamela Anderson.
Look at my nipples.
This is the closest we could get to a girl.
Yeah, well,
Be with you.
Come on.
Find me a real girl. I'm not turned on.
All
by
right, Sally,
Tracy Morgan was being interviewed at halftime at that Nick Miami game. He said that Sarah Palin and Tina Fey were good masturbation material. They look alike. I could picture those two girls puking up their guts, and I would masturbate.
Come on, get puked on, you fucking jacket. Let's go, lay down.
I'm not
shithead.
interested. I don't like having male. I'm sorry. I don't like there being men puke.
I'm not a man. I'm a woman.
I don't believe it.
Did you see my pussy? What's the matter with you? I got a cunt, you stupid asshole.
It turns me
Lay down.
off.
Let me puke on you.
It turns me off. No.
Fucking freak of
no.
nature. You're
No.
a stupid jerk.
That'd be
You're
good.
aborted.
Does your father ever yell at you and call you a freak of nature?
Yeah,
like Sal is?
yes.
Yeah, does Sal sound like your dad?
I consider myself to. No, I'm not. I don't want to put him down. I think he's a guy. He's a guy in drag.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not my thing.
Sally,
What?
unsuccessful.
Yeah, of course. Guy's a jerk off. Doesn't know a hot chick when he sees one. What's the matter with him? The fucking asswipe.
Do you think anyone else here would be?
Gotta do this stupid shit and that fucking asshole make a jerk off out of myself. That fucking asshole won't lay down and let me vomit on him. Fucking idiot. I put up with all this fucking bullshit and he's standing like a fucking like a fucking chooch. Shithead.
Rejection's hard.
It is.
Rejection is hard.
Could be worse. I could look like him.
Hey, nice ass, Sally.
Fucking pissing me off.
Nice ass.
I'm strictly heterosexual. I walk around the East
Do you ever
Village.
want to fuck a woman, or you don't care about that?
Yeah, well, probably if the stimulus, the foreplay would be, seeing a girl telling me she's nauseous, getting sick, and then my dick would get hard, and I would stick it up her ass. Okay.
Something tells me. Why would you stick it up her ass?
I mean, I might, be behind her, and my dick would be erect, and she's bending over a toilet, and
Is your fantasy to bang a chick while she's vomiting?
Yeah, I guess that would be a better fantasy. A biological girl, yes.
Yes, a biological girl.
A biological girl, yeah, a girl that was born a girl, a pretty girl. Pamela Anderson, Britney Spears.
Now, what is this? You have a friend who's into this, too. You know other people who do this.
Yeah, I have.
And you guys went out and you tried to, what?
There was this guy, Michael from Jersey, he had a website, Vomit Online, for 3 years. He had a few subscribers, not that many. He felt like it was a one-man wrecking crew. He had to do the lighting, the cameras. We got girls in different venues to do puke scenes for the internet. They got drunk, they were a little wasted, they took some Ipecac syrup.
So is this guy your friend?
He's my friend.
And he started a website. You two were trying to get girls to vomit on camera.
Yes, we successfully did. We had several girls do that on.
And he's worse than you. He likes girls to shit on him.
Right, exactly right. He's into scat, and apparently that's more acceptable than my particular thing.
So did you let the girl shit on you too?
Well, when I was with the dominatrix with him once, yes. In order for her to do what I wanted, she first had to, we had to fulfill her desires, and she said by shitting on us, that would get her in the right mood. She would take a dump right on his face, and
you saw that.
I was kind of that's not my.
It's a depraved world.
It's not my scene. Okay, that's really not my
thing. Did she shit
on you? A drop.
Let me understand. Where do you go to find as you call it, a dominatrix?
Where can you go, dominate? Where do you go? These dominatrixes are dominant. They don't want to be submissive. They don't want me to be able to stroke.
You're frothing at the mouth. Why?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, shh, calm down.
Yeah, I get it.
It's so disgusting.
Yeah, I get all unsettled.
I'm sitting there. That's what I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm watching the corner.
I get unsettled by the fact that my particular thing.
All right, you like to be vomited on.
Yeah, there's a vomit club in this world.
So you hooked up to with this guy who likes that too, and he likes to be shit on. That's
yes. But he's
so where did you
money
go?
Talks and bullshit walks. He has a prominent job.
Right.
Okay, he has like a double life of Walter Mitty. He has a life, a family, a career. But
really?
His wife doesn't know he likes to be defecated on?
No, he was able to keep it secret for 20-some odd years. Now he goes on Craigslist, his profile, Facebook.
Oh, he's divorced.
He's now divorced from his wife. He's now playing the field. He's met a few women who, he has many different fetishes. Okay, one of them is scat. Even though the Vomit Online thing catered to vomit, he's with a scat. Okay.
All right.
Me.
Why did you end up going in the same room with him? Because you can't afford your own dominatrix?
Right. I can't. No, that's right. I can't. I'm a very poor individual. Okay. I can't even have my own home computer.
So he says to you, "Hey Jeff, I'm your friend. Let's go visit the dominatrix."
Right.
You go there with him. He knew of this woman.
One that he
was she attractive?
Yes, she was an attractive black lady. Yes.
And you go into her home?
No, we went to a hotel.
You go to a hotel.
A motel.
Motel.
Yeah.
And what is the fee to have somebody vomit and defecate?
I would say anyway between about $250.
All right. And she was really attractive, nice body, whole thing.
Yes.
But how do you prepare the room?
Well, you just do it spontaneously. The cleanup crew. I mean, the maids are so you shit,
Right.
on the floor, on the bed. So
Did
what?
So let me understand. Take me through this.
Yeah.
You guys get in there. Do you guys get nude?
Yes.
So he's naked and you're naked.
Yes.
You're standing there.
Right. Or she's telling us to squat down and kneel down.
Right. She's humiliating.
Right. It's a humiliation scene.
You like that?
Yes. But if I could be in control, not being controlled, if I can control it. In other words, I don't need a dominatrix. I need a submissive girl.
Right.
Okay?
So you said to her, "Okay, vomit on me," and she said what?
And she told me first to suck her toes, or she wanted to take a golden shower on us or a brown shower on us and do things like that.
She said, in order for me
to plead, she wanted to see him and I, close together as there's shit all over us, and that would get us in the mood. So we get her
at any point do you say to yourself, "God, this is crazy what I'm doing"? I mean, this is disgusting.
It seemed like
you're in a room with a man naked. You're kneeling near each other, and she's shitting on you.
Well, it seemed like in order for her to do what I wanted, you have to basically
And what is it?
adhere to her needs.
Is it like a fever inside of you? Like you're like, I'll do anything just to get this woman to vomit.
It's basically, it wasn't. I basically was kind of intimidated and unsettled that this is what I have to go through to get what I want, because it was obviously the wrong type of a chick, the wrong type of dominatrix.
So when you're in a room and she begins, so now you're naked, you've sucked her toes, your friend has sucked her toes, I assume, and now she says, okay, I'm going to give a brown shower to both of you.
Yeah, because she says, both you guys are making me so sick and disgusting. I'm going to disgusted. I'm going to throw up all over you. You know.
All right, so when she goes to, first she has to make a duty on you, right?
Yes, that seems to be.
And where does she put the duty? On your back?
For him, she did it right on his face.
And he liked that.
Does the whole
she squatted right down on his face and almost into his mouth. Okay?
And what is he doing? Is he masturbating?
Yes, he's getting very turned. He's getting very turned.
Were you
on
upset by seeing him masturbating?
No, I wasn't upset. I was kind of entertained and curious, proving to me that there are people out there who have many different fetishes and things.
That's what's going through your head at the time. And does the room stink to high hell from the duty?
There's a smell. Actually, it stinks much more than puke. Okay.
Right.
I can never get into it. The scat.
Right. So
which is more prevalent than puke, apparently. More
prevalent.
More people. More girls.
So you didn't. So at no time did duty end up on you?
There was a little.
How did it get on you?
Well, she had it. I was in a position where lying on the ground, and she basically got it onto my thighs or.
And what do? Do you wipe it off?
I washed it off. Okay.
So
just
after,
like if a girl was to vomit on me, I would take a shower. I wouldn't be.
I like that Robin's eating through this. How do you eat? What are you eating?
Listen.
What the fuck are you eating? How do you? I'm ready to die here. What are you eating?
I could have a 3-course meal and enjoy my food, and you know.
Yeah, we see that. But what are you eating, Robin? Honestly,
vegetables.
Vegetable. You could eat a vegetable right now. Through that, there's people defecating in his friend's mouth.
I stopped listening because it was just disgusting.
But didn't you once say I'm a vomit-inducing agent? And you said, Howard, my best friend is the stomach flu. Okay?
You picked the right fetish because you can make anyone throw up.
And Artie Lang said when Kendra Jade was here 10 years ago in the other bill, he said he'll bang the bags right out of her eyes or something like that.
So anyway, then the woman agreed to vomit on you, and so she did.
Right, yeah. But again, that's not really my scene. I wanted one-on-one someone who has the fetish, who has a desire to get sick and nauseous and feel nauseous, and I'd be the vomit coach. I would be the one in control. When
the woman vomited on you, and I'm choking as I said, do you masturbate?
Yes, I do.
To completion.
Or in front of me, not necessarily on me, but in front of me. Yes, I would masturbate. That's that's what rocks my world.
And now after this is all done, there's shit, there's vomit, there's everything, the room stinks.
There's piss,
you guys all get up and leave.
Lord.
And you leave that for the chambermaid.
No, take a shower, clean. And we have some bags, some lining under some mats, some black bags.
The woman leaves what, right after she vomits?
She hangs out a little bit, and then she takes a hike, you know.
Right.
She knew him. He was a customer for several times, and they were good friends. It seems like you need to know someone to be able to, you know, them to know you, to safe to be around for them to, you know, to be willing.
But meanwhile, it's $250. Do you leave a tip for the chambermaid who has to clean all this?
You leave it. No, I don't. I can't leave anything. I'm a poor individual. Okay?
But did he leave some money?
Yes.
He did.
Yes,
what does he leave for a chambermaid after just shit and vomit and everything?
About $20. $20 bill. Yeah.
Is there any banging that goes on?
Well,
did you establish that?
Michael bangs. He bangs his wife all these years.
No. Did he bang the hooker?
Yes,
dominatrix.
Yes, the part of it is you know, you get the foreplay, which is whatever the fetish is being role played out, and then that enhances.
And why didn't you bang
the sexual libido? Okay.
Why didn't you bang?
Because she didn't want me to bang.
She didn't want you anywhere near her.
Because I was there for a vomit scene. I was just like a tag alonger. I wasn't the one who was paying the majority of the money.
Why do you say dominatrix if you go to so many dominatrixes?
I don't really.
What is that?
What I really don't need is a dominatrix. I need some type of freaky chick out there.
Is your life a disaster? I mean, you live with your father.
Yes, it is.
It is a disaster.
I'm a very pathetic individual. Okay?
You know that at least.
I'm a very pathetic individual who doesn't seem to ever get his comeuppance or his desires met.
What do you mean his comeuppance?
I mean,
you mean you need to be reprimanded?
I mean, I recall 3 years ago when I was here, I thought you said, Howard, that you were going to find me a girl, a vomit girl.
Getting your comeuppance means that you haven't been punished.
No, I'm trying to say,
the
getting my due.
Oh, you're getting your due.
Getting my due. Because I feel that I'm doing nothing wrong.
But what do you have to offer a woman? You have no job. You have no money. You're not handsome. You're a bore.
I
mean, who's going to sit and be with you in a real loving relationship?
I think I have a very humorous personality, okay?
All right.
And I do have a couple of, I do have a girlfriend that I've been seeing for 14 years who lives in New Jersey.
When did this happen?
14 years ago. I know her.
Yeah.
But she's not a vomit girl, and she's just not.
So what do? You fuck her?
No.
So she's not your girlfriend. She's a friend.
She's a good friend. Yeah, I know you said that same thing a few years ago.
Right.
Her name is,
do you have any, I mean, this guy
Do you see her, or do you just talk to her on the phone?
I see her a couple times a month. She lives in a residential living facility in New Jersey.
Residential living facility.
I mean, what's
wrong with her?
She's disabled. She's handicapped. She takes.
She's very lonely.
She takes. She's
only
depressed.
A girl who's lonely.
Both her parents are dead.
Right.
Her brother couldn't let her stay.
How lonely would you have to be in order to be his friend?
I gotta find out. She's on some kind of medication.
She's on 𝗛ጽ and Klonopin and all these other medications that I've never taken in my life because I don't take any medications.
Did they want
ever.
you? Did your doctor want you on medication?
No, not really, because I never stuck to any psychiatry long enough to be prescribed.
Is your father completely disgusted with you?
No, he tells me, he basically says I should, come to you.
And doesn't he say you should get a job?
Instead of being made a buffoon of,
right.
Find me, maybe if you have the power to do so, maybe I'm false in thinking maybe I feel you do have some control.
There's a girl on the phone who wants to vomit for you.
I would sure love to be with him.
This is Wendy. Wendy, hi.
Actually, Wendy would be perfect.
Right.
I can hear it, that's for sure.
Oh, God. Now I can't.
What do you think of this?
How do I know that's not a guy?
No, it's a girl. That's Wendy.
A girl.
Wendy?
She's retarded.
I like to meet her.
She's always throwing up. It's just spontaneous with her.
I like to meet her. I like bulimic chick, or I shouldn't say bulimic chicks, okay? Because I don't encourage bulimic girls to be sticking their fingers down their throat not to puke, okay? I want to meet some girls who just maybe like to get wasted or drunk or eat too much.
Well, as you say,
I keep feeling there are girls out there, they make fetish
There are no
tapes.
girls out there who want to be...
You've been advertising this for how many years?
But there are no girls who want to be with a guy who doesn't take care of himself physically, who doesn't work, who isn't motivated to do anything, lives with his father. He's 50-something years old, lives with his father.
53.
Girls aren't... You know what? Everything else aside, maybe a girl would be vomiting in front of you, but you're a mess.
Well, if I can't be with normal people, I guess I need to be with freaky people who might have different perversities or degeneracies. Now, I don't really think I'm a degenerate. I don't think I'm a pervert, okay? I've never been in trouble with the law. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a child molester.
He looks like Benji, doesn't he?
Okay.
He could be Benji's brother.
I'm not a child molester.
No wonder Benji likes him.
I've never done anything wrong.
What?
I just have
he has a nice face.
You like his face.
I just have this eyes.
Picture him in a suit. He would look like a nice, normal guy.
I'm probably 40 pounds overweight.
Listen, it's gross, but to me, so is homosexuality.
I ride my bike every day. I don't know why I should be that out of shape. I ride my bike.
You guys have a similar look.
But when you get older, things don't get easy. It gets harder. It gets harder to do things.
To be into the things you're into, you need Charlie Sheen money, and you don't have it.
Charlie Sheen. I heard about what happened to him recently. Okay, writing out $30,000 checks and bringing porn girls over in the industry to watch his porn tapes, and he gets with the crack, the cocaine, or whatever.
Right.
I don't do drugs. I'm a real square. I never did drink. I never smoke. Okay, I don't smoke marijuana ever. Okay, I just
never even tried it.
I walk around the city. I get my rocks off. I see girls coming out of clubs, wasted, bars on a Saturday night. They're puking in the street.
Do you
always
really?
with their entourage.
Do that?
Always with their entourage.
That's smart though.
They're always with their entourage. I mean, they're always well protected.
Right.
I'm the one alone.
Yeah.
Everybody's spoken for, it seems. Everybody's accounted for. Their friends, their boyfriends, their
All right,
girlfriends.
Rochelle wants to puke for you. She's on the phone. Rochelle, hi. Hello? Rochelle? Oh, Rochelle, are you there? Rochelle?
Sounds like male vomit.
Oh, you can tell the difference?
You have an ear.
Yeah. It seems like males vomiting, it seems much more like they don't hold back. They have less inhibition.
Well, Robin, we found out what Jeff is all about.
I see what happened here, and I feel bad for Jeff, and I feel bad for his family because I can see under what he's saying what went on.
I go to my therapist.
He was a normal boy until about 13 years old.
Yeah, and what happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Schizophrenia.
I see.
Yeah.
No, he told us once. When he was about 11, he saw his cousin vomit.
More like at the age of 5.
I'm not talking about the fetish. I'm talking about why he can't function in life.
So he had a break.
Yeah.
You had a break with reality. Do you hallucinate?
No, I don't hallucinate.
So then, what are you saying, Rob?
I don't know.
I'm in compulsive thinking. I don't know.
He does, and it's not only hallucinations. It's an inability to figure out what's real, what's not.
Is that true? You can't figure out what's real and what's not?
I can figure out I know what's real.
What is real?
You would have to be in his head.
He seems able to work.
Again, just thinking, oh, you know what, I'm too good for the post office.
Right.
These grandiose thoughts of who he should be, I don't
or where I should be, or what I should be, or
so how much does the government pay you to have this?
Right. I get I get $800 a month.
Wow.
They don't just give you that.
What
money.
a great country.
Yeah,
and I get this. I get Medicare, Medicaid.
This is America.
Food stamps. Okay.
He really can't hold a job. Where is he going to work?
You eat with food stamps? When you go to how did you get to the Knick game? If you watch it on TV?
I saw you at the Knick game talking.
He's watching TV.
Waving. I saw.
If you go to the Knick game, can you bring food stamps with you and like get hot dogs and stuff?
I couldn't afford to go to any Madison Square Garden in a Knick game. I couldn't afford that, and I'm not a New York fan. I hate with an intense hatred the 4 New York teams.
So why do you watch them on TV?
It seems like I love to hate it. I love to root against them.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
My teams are the Steelers, who are obviously a world-class team. The Pittsburgh Penguins, another world-class team.
How do you spend
the Pirates, which are the doormats.
How do you spend a day? I mean, what do you do all day? Do you walk around?
I do my shopping. I take care of my. I have cats and I have birds.
Right.
When Ted Simmons was at my house, last spring with Howard in Demand, they were doing a whole segment on me. So I thought.
How many cats do you have?
I used to have 17. Now I have 10. Now I have 10.
10 cats. Your father
cats.
allows that?
Yeah, they're all well taken care of. They're all healthy.
What happened to the 17? They died?
No, we gave some up for adoption. And,
were you forced to?
No, I did it on my own. Feeling that it would be too much hoarding of the animals. I didn't think it was
becoming.
What other things do you have? Birds?
I have parakeets.
It was becoming
and doves and homing pigeons.
Oh God!
What is it? What kind of place do you live in? It's a small apartment, right?
It's a four-room apartment.
A four-room apartment. How many birds live in there and cats?
We have four nice bird cages, and the birds are small birds. What could be so terrible?
Oh, there you are. Who is that? Is that your dad?
Oh man,
who is that?
That's Jeff.
That's Jeff. Oh, you had hair then. Oh,
well,
I
that's
see.
Me. Yeah.
Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Yes.
That's you on TV.
That's in my living room. That's right.
That's a pigeon in there.
That's right.
And how do the cats not eat the pigeons?
They're very protective, very friendly to them.
They don't attack the birds.
That's Dimitri, my pigeon. That's my favorite.
And the pigeon can fly around without a cage?
He has a cage, but he much prefers his freedom.
And the cats don't attack him?
No, not at all. No, they're very friendly. Like cats on the outside, they don't go after pigeons. They might go after parakeets, but the parakeets are in a cage.
And your father doesn't mind all this?
No, he loves them. He has his own favorite cat that he keeps in his room.
Can you imagine the stink in that apartment with all those cats and birds?
I think that we were told about it.
I don't think it. No, it's well taken care of. It's well cleaned, and it shouldn't stink because I spend my majority of my life cleaning up that place. Okay, on an everyday basis.
All right. Look, I can't take it.
I know it sounds like a very sorry.
So you admit to being a hoarder, and
did someone come to you and say, "Look, you're hoarding cats now"?
I used to have a family of dogs. They all lived to a ripe old age. I had 6 dogs, all one family, all born in the same house. 3 sets of twins, a mother and a father. The dogs lived to between the ages of 12 and 16. They're all dead now. Have no more dogs. Now I just have cats and
all right. You know, it's a fascinating life.
It's
Beatrice wants to throw up for you. Yes, Beatrice.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it just seems like there's, I don't know, no girl. I'm sure a lot of girls listen in. I just, I would like them to contact me at howardshrine.com and
Nick, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Thanks, man. Hey, This guy ought to be fucking locked up, man. Jeff, do you like to eat the vomit after they puke?
No. No.
You don't?
No, I'm not into that, no.
It seemed like that would be part of the fetish.
I know some guys, I know a couple guys who said they did,
God.
but I don't, that doesn't turn me on. It's the visual act of watching someone.
It's glad to see you're normal. Let's go to Pat.
Hey, my favorite part of this interview is that you guys are talking to a guy who wants to shit and have women vomit on him, and Howard corrects his grammar periodically.
And I don't like watching them shit, okay? I'm strictly into seeing girls puking, okay?
All right, let's go to Mark.
Don't get him confused.
Yeah, it's insulting. Let's go to Mark.
Yeah, it is insulting to me because I'm not a scat lover.
Howard, have you eaten yet?
Yeah, I ate before he came in. I made sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No, I was just thinking there's got to be some broke cancer patient. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's too much for me. It's too much.
I don't know if they'd let him in the fucking hospital, but...
No, they probably would ban me as a persona non grata.
Do you think you're vile?
As a person not welcome.
Do you think you're vile?
Do I?
Do you think that you understand why women aren't into you?
I'm no more vile as Artie Lang.
Right. Right.
But he has a girlfriend. He told you.
Artie was with women.
Yes, I have a girl. Right, and I would like to.
Does does the attractiveness level of the woman matter? Can you be with like big fat women and?
I could be with fat women that have pretty faces. I mean,
right. They have to look a little feminine.
I mean, yeah. What is it? What the girls only want to hang out with guys with money and fame, and they're all gold diggers, okay? The first girl I ever lived with 20 years ago, her name was Susan. She was a gold digger. She also had ulcers. She would always be throwing up for me. It was just 20-some-odd years ago, okay? But
she was a gold digger?
She was a gold digger. She wanted to.
Why would any woman who's with you be a gold digger?
It was going with me and other guys, too, okay? I mean, yeah, I've had some jobs.
Well, let me tell you.
I know I'm a very disappointment to mankind.
Well, Jeff, I don't know. Is there anything we can promote for you?
HowardShrine.com. People want to sincere females.
What is HowardShrine.com?
HowardShrine.net. HowardShrine.net.
What is that?
That's a website, an email address that my buddy Doc in Jeanette, Pennsylvania, who's a chiropractor, who's my agent, who knows you, or maybe you know him. He has the Howard Shrine. Everybody who's ever been on Howard, you're going to show he has dedications, monuments to their coming on, and I'm one.
And that's how people reach you.
Because I don't have my own home. I don't have a home computer. I have unless they call me on my cell phone, which they're very welcome to. I gladly give out my cell phone number.
Who are you giving it to?
I don't have any girl who would like to reach me, to speak to me. Not a guy, not a drag queen, not a transvestite.
Did you ever go to a drag queen? Have you been fooled?
One time, many years ago, when I used to go to street walkers and prostitutes back in the 80s, one time in the meatpacking district, I picked up a girl who looked like a girl. She showed me later she had a dick, and she was a transvestite. And that was one time only.
And what happened? You left?
I left after one time.
You'd hired her to vomit on you?
Right, yes.
And then when you saw that she had a penis...
Right, I got very turned off. In my lifetime, there might have been, I can count on one hand, my experiences with hookers, where I actually had a very legitimate, good, enthralling, exciting vomit scene with a girl who was willing to puke, for I guess for financial compensation.
Right.
But she did it for me in the way I liked, where I didn't have to be...
You ever going to wash your shirt?
This shirt?
Yeah.
This shirt is...
That's washed?
Yes, the shirt washed.
And
I don't smell like vomit because nobody has vomited me in a long time.
Well,
I take several showers a day.
Do you follow the news at all? I mean, are you worldly? Do you read the paper?
Yes, I'm very worldly. I watch the History Channel.
Yeah.
And
I
guess after 2012, the world is going to come to an end. What
are you, a Democrat or a Republican?
I would say I'm a Democrat.
Oh, God.
You're very gross. I'm just watching all the spit that comes out of your mouth.
Yes, I get my father tells me the same thing. Well, I actually have some teeth missing, so that's see.
Are you an Obama fan? Did you vote for Obama?
No, I didn't. I am a.
Why didn't you vote?
I think he's a very pleasant chap.
Yeah, why didn't you vote for him?
I never voted. Okay,
You don't vote?
I never voted. I'm like.
I mean, you do nothing all day. You can't vote.
I'm like Ray Liotta in the movie Goodfellas. He's just born with a birth certificate, and when he dies,
but you think in a country that's paying all your bills,
never pay taxes or anything.
You what?
never paid taxes because I never had a steady, job.
But don't you have to file anyway?
Not if your income is below poverty.
Oh, okay.
Poverty
I don't know.
standard.
I don't know anything.
Not when the government's paying him.
I've been on disability for the
exactly
better part of 20 plus years, okay?
Right.
And it didn't come easy for me. I had to get first a private lawyer because the government didn't think me to be disabled.
I don't think you're
They
disabled.
didn't
I
think
think
me
you
to be
could work.
disabled, okay?
Yeah.
It's just that a matter of the circumstances. I had jobs, and like you said, I felt that I was better than a job or something. I didn't feel I belonged there, okay?
All right, listen,
I
you're
felt I
really
could move.
salivating and there's shit coming out of your lips like I never saw you vile.
Well, you see, I get worked.
All right,
I get worked
people
up.
watch on Howard TV and see your beautiful way about you.
I'm just.
All right, listen
I guess
to me.
I'm a disappointment. I guess.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff the Vomit Guy will try and get in touch with you at howardfan.
HowardShrine.net.
HowardShrine.net.
Yeah, HowardShrine.net.
All right.
If they want to actually speak to me, my agent, the doc, will
hook you up.
Hook me up.
And you get work from an agent?
Yeah, I'll be a part of a vomit. I'll be a part of a vomit scene.
All right.
Be
a legitimate vomit.
A legitimate vomit. It's
okay.
not a fake
All right.
vomit scene.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Jeff, thank you so
Doesn't
much.
that sounds strange?
All right, we hope to see you.
It's so good getting an update.
Yeah, it was so good. I was wrong. Everyone was right. It's good getting.
I wanted to come down to correct any misnomers about me or anything.
Ethel's on the phone. She wants to shit for you, evidently. Ethel, go ahead.
I'm hearing nothing but sound effects. I don't hear any. Right.
Like you said, there are a lot of misnomers about you, right?
Misnomers, yes.
Yeah, like what?
One, I like to be vomited on.
Right. I thought that.
No,
I'll be honest.
No. It's just a visualization to be able to see it. Doesn't
All
have to
right.
be vomited on.
I get it. I get it. Jeff, thank you so much. Jeff Levy, for anyone who was wondering what happened to Jeff, Jeff is alive.
Yes,
He's
I'm
well.
alive, living in Brooklyn, New York.
with his 10 cats and several birds and homing pigeons.
And very, very beautiful animals who are very loving and devoted.
And
healthy.
And if there are any women out there who want to vomit for Jeff, please get in touch with him at howardshrine.net.
Right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jeff, and good luck to you. Okay. I hope you pull it
Let's
together.
mark this on the calendar and not get an update for another 3 or 4 years.
Right. Is your health okay? You're physically okay?
Yes.
Your health is fine. Good.
I'm physically
God
okay,
bless you. All
except
right. Robin, do you know what?
terribly obese.
You're right. Do you want to know anything else?
No, I didn't even want to know this.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay. Thank you, Howard.
Will, you're the one who said Jeff should come in here. Are you glad that you had him in here?
Sadly, yeah. I mean, it's
You
been
like
kind
him.
of disgusting, but
You like him. All right. All right. Thank you, Jeff. And that earring, you look very... Wow, how
Look
many...
at that. He's got a whole row of earrings.
You have 5 diamond earrings. Where did you get the money for the diamonds?
I had the money. I bought it. I played a lottery. So I'm a lottery player. I win. Sometimes I win. You know.
So you take the $800 and you play the lottery. Don't you need every dollar to live?
I live basically. I pay my cell phone bill. I contribute to the household, but I basically over these years I live rent free. Okay.
Yeah, and you
with my
think those
father.
diamonds make you better looking? I mean, it's a vanity thing, I imagine.
How about my shaved head? I shaved my head.
No, but I'm
off.
saying like you're so grotesque. To put diamonds in your ear seems almost like a waste of time.
I really didn't know I was that grotesque. I'm surprised.
Well, you have to be grotesque.
if you were
I thought I'm a good-looking guy.
If you were writing an ad for a...
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay, yes. I would wonder how
no.
he would describe himself in a
right.
personal ad.
Listen, I'm a guy. What do I know if you're grotesque or not? Maybe you are good looking. How would you describe yourself in a personal ad? Robin's right.
Clean shaven, 5'9", a little pudgy in the midsection. Not into any vices such as I'm not a drinker, I'm not a smoker. Never once in my life lifted up a cigarette.
Would you in your description would you put, hey, wears 5 diamond earrings?
Well, actually, they're zirconium. They're not diamonds.
I thought so.
Zirconium?
Well, they sparkle.
They're
But would you
sterling
say
silk, sterling silk.
attractive? You would say attractive, clean cut?
I would say I'm not. I have a typical Jewish nose.
Are you willing to date a smoker?
Yeah, I can.
You would, okay. No, do you have anything you don't like about a woman? I mean, like, are there any things you'd say like you don't want?
I don't. I like shapely. I like girls who are good looking. Okay.
Does it matter to you if the girl's religion is the same?
No, it has no.
Don't care.
Because I'm not a religious person.
Okay.
I seem to tell everybody I'm an atheist. Okay.
Right. What celebrity do you think you look like?
James Caan.
James Caan.
Really?
Poor James Caan. What is it, Gary?
Just gotta know, because I don't think we're ever gonna get her back again anytime soon. That girl that you visit, or the one on 𝗛ጽ𝘄𝗿𝗱, in the whole history of knowing her, nothing's ever happened between you two sexually?
No, we're just kind of a platonic, loving. It's like a loving friendship.
You don't kiss her?
What do you talk about with her?
We kiss, but there's. I'm just, unfortunately, I'm not physically attracted to her.
Yeah. Oh, you're not attracted to her. Can you imagine?
She's pretty, and she likes me, and she'll give me the shirt off her back, okay? And you know, she's poorer than I am.
All right, I've had enough. Listen, there's your update. I don't know. What do they do the whole time? I guess they talk. Do you talk the whole time?
We go out to the mall. We go to movies. We go to restaurants. We talk about our lives. She knows I'm coming on today. She knows I'm.
She knew.
She knew.
So here we've gotten an update on your life for 45 minutes, and basically we learned that nothing has happened to you in the last 6 years.
I've been I'm stalemate. Okay, I'm in a quagmire.
He's in a holding pattern.
You're in a quagmire.
I'm in a quagmire. I'm in a holding pattern. Okay, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the next step. I'm waiting for magic to happen.
Right.
Okay.
That's why I knew there was no reason for an update.
Do you think magic will happen? Are you an optimist?
I think maybe by me coming on the radio, maybe I'll actually get some phone calls. I'll meet some people.
Do you think this coming decade will be better for you than the last?
Well, I hope so, because my mother died in this past decade. She's dead 8 years now.
Right.
She didn't die over heartbreak over. She died because she was physically sick for 17 years with a blood disorder. Okay?
Right.
Had nothing to do with me.
Well, just
She
buy
had gotten
another.
over her heartbreak.
Get another pigeon.
Well,
you got room
my
now.
pigeons are my sanctuary. They are the saviors. My animals are my saviors. Okay, they provide me companionship and.
Did you ever see your mother vomit?
And friendship. When I was young, yeah, I did.
Did you ever jerk off watching your mother vomit?
No. I was too
What
shy.
about when your cats vomit? You know, because sometimes they'll get hairball.
You don't dig that?
They do it, but it just doesn't turn me on.
Thank you. All right, Jeff, listen, I'm glad I got this update.
Yes.
I'm glad that I learned nothing. Nothing has changed since the last update.
I know I'm not a highbrow personality.
Well, listen, we love you.
You're a big star here.
Yeah, you're our big star.
Well, thank you. I worship you, too.
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff the Vomit Guy, Jeff the Vomit Guy Levy, who is not...
Jeff I is, or Jizz.
Right.
Will I am. I'm his half brother, Jeff I is.
See you in... let's book him back for 2022. All right? We'll see you in 2022. Thank you, Jeff. There he goes with his cubic zirconium earrings. Wow.
Hi.
Jeff,
yes.
Do you consider that a successful appearance? Did you,
I
do you feel as though you cleared up those misnomers?
I think I got to say I don't need a face mask. I'm not. I don't know environment I'm using. Yes, I think I don't know if I cleared up any misnomers or I just sent them into a state of confusion. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I'm hoping to accomplish something. The reality, what I hope for, the reality, what it is, remains to be seen. I don't know. I like to talk. I could talk about many subjects, actually. I'm good with sports. I'm good with fantasizing about my love of watching women vomiting. Okay, boy, that is. I just grew up with it. That's me. Okay, that's. And maybe I appall people. Maybe I'm a persona non grata. Maybe I disgust people. But I'm me. I'm the way I am. Okay. And I want to meet people, maybe similar. If I can't be with normal people, let me be with freaks, okay? Let me be with freaky people who have an open minding and understanding of what sexuality could be, okay? How I want to present my sexuality, okay? That's me. I go to a therapist, good looking. I had her for a past year. I fantasize about her constantly vomiting. I cannot divulge what clinic she works out of or what her name is. She doesn't want me to, but she doesn't want me telling you that I can fantasize about her vomiting. I don't go to her to try to help me get over this puke desire, okay? I don't do that, okay? I want to enhance my sexual prowess. I want to enhance my desires, okay? By finding people who endeavor into these practices, fetishes, right?
I mean,
alternative lifestyles, okay?
Right.
And that's what I really think. In this, how many millions of people in America? 300 some odd million. There's got to be some people out there, okay?
I mean, you're frothing at the mouth just thinking about it.
Right, exactly. I get very carried away, or thinking of the frustrations and the failures I've had over the years, hoping and thinking I'm going to find, and everybody thinks I'm a joker or a buffoon, okay? I don't look to make an idiot out of myself.
Okay, I look to be sincere.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I don't consider that I have any psychiatric disorder. I just think that I have to find some people who have the same type of fetishes or desires or the understanding of what gets a guy turned on.
But Howard said that no girl will want you because you have nothing going on.
Well, I have nothing going on. Well, maybe they just want me because I'm down to earth, and they want me because they want to be. That's all. They want me because they want to be. Okay.
Lisa, you said you've mentioned recently that you're single. Jeff, I mean, do we have a possible?
No.
Are you into? Do you have any vomit tendencies or?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up on you. You're making me nauseous.
Hey Jeff, I never noticed, but do you have like a superior memory?
Yeah, I have a good memory for history.
But it's not like an Otterburger. Like we had like Mary Lou Henner on recently. She has like you can say a date. She can remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, I could probably do that for what? Want to give me a date or something?
If I say like March 19th, 2005, do you remember what you're doing on that day?
No, to be honest,
so
no.
you're not, okay, but you do
no.
seem to have a great memory. But I don't like. I agree with Jeff. Like, I find it gross what he likes, but I don't think he's a bad person.
No.
I don't think it's any different than. And for some reason, people find it so gross. They want to be violent towards you. They want to destroy you. It's the same as.
They want to think I smell like vomit. No one's vomit on me. Okay,
but it's
I don't smell like vomit. I take several showers a day. I think hygienically, I'm probably cleaner than a lot of people. Okay. Because I don't do I ever, do I smell, do you smell anything?
I thought once I did, but maybe it's psychological.
Benji, get in there.
Huh?
Get in there and smell.
I smell you right now.
Hey, do you smell anything?
It's a tiny bit, but a body odor, but it's not like bad. Like I smell that you're a person.
Yeah, well, I don't, this is wash, I wash my clothes, I take showers, okay. Why should I, because they probably figure this guy's vomit all, it's vomit. I must display a very, the persona that I display.
Well, people are grossed out by it. It's the same as like, I don't think there's, listen, I think homosexuality is fine. It's yucky to me, but this is yucky too, and this is one of the things, people like to take out their anger on you.
Maybe it's called infantilism, where you like to play with bodily fluids or something, like little infants, but I don't think I just think it's a diverse fetish that I seem to have entertained myself with over these years. And
it's what you like.
Well, I like gambling too.
Right.
I'm a big lottery player.
I mean, I don't like it, but there's a lot of things I don't. You know, I'm sure you don't like. You don't like the shitter.
Hi, Robin.
Hello.
I think I saw you on Jimmy Kimmel.
I think you did.
I was interested.
See, look around. He's so angry about it.
Angry about anything?
Yeah, you.
So, yeah, I remember. You have
you bring out
a mustache then from last.
He brings out disgust in people.
I should bring out disgust. I should bring out human curiosity.
But he's not hurting anybody. I don't think, right? I mean,
I don't.
It's a consenting type thing.
Okay? Just my own desires. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go home and watch some porn tapes or some.
And I don't think he's that bad looking. I don't think your profile's great.
Yeah.
But if you look at your front view, I think you have a nice face.
Well, maybe I'm a little.
You can lose it.
Maybe I have a little muscle. I don't know. I bike, I exercise. I don't know. So I should say, well, if Will I Am from the Black Eyed Peas, he could be Will I Am, then Jeff I is.
Yes, you've mentioned
and
that.
I is a vomit lover.
Yes, you've mentioned
of girls.
That. Right.
Not guys, not transvestites, not cross-dressers, not homosexuality. I'm not into that. Maybe in their community it's relevant and it's relevant. That's not me. I'm looking for a girl.
Right. We want to keep things relevant.
Yeah, that's why I come on.
Right.
Because I think maybe some girl will contact me. And if not, well, I don't know. I'll keep trying. Okay? Maybe I'll make a name for myself.
All right. Until next time, Jeff.
Until next time. I hope there'll be
Good morning, Sandra.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great.
So, a new comedy album?
A new comedy album. Well, it's got a little bit of music too, but primarily comedy. Recorded live in San Francisco. A one-off, improvisational madness.
It's been, I think I read 10 years since you're...
Well, I've put out albums myself. This is an album through a little label called Rooftop Comedy. So, it's a more official release. But I always sell them at my albums and my shows, but now you can get it on iTunes and Amazon and, all the groovy postmodern outlets.
Global distribution.
Exactly.
I like it.
Me too.
So you're back. I mean, is this really just going on Howard like a cup of coffee at this point for you? Is it easy?
It's always a little... You never know what he's going to throw at you. You got to be on your toes, that's for sure. Anytime you do anything that has a high profile with somebody that you respect and, who does his homework, you want to raise the bar every time you're on and not just phone it in.
True, but you always seem less nerve-wracked than other guests. You always seem...
Well, when you perform live the way I do and you're thrown into all kinds of situations, you just learn how to be quick on your feet. You got no choice.
Plus, Howard. You guys are friends.
Plus, we're friends, exactly. And the intimacy of radio, it always makes you feel like nobody's listening because you're just kind of there in your little vacuum. So you don't think of the ramifications and how many millions of people are out there actually listening live. So it's always like, oh wow, people are actually listening to this. I'm not just talking to Howard in the kitchen over a cup of coffee. But that's what's so great about it because that's what you capture when you're in there. You feel like the kind of conversations you would just have normally.
Right, it's the best of both worlds. You've got, a lot of people are hearing it, but you don't feel like that.
Exactly. It's not like television where you immediately know that somehow it's being beamed out. Radio has a smaller feeling, but just as big as an impact, so it's kind of cool.
All right, well, have fun today, Sandra.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Sandra Bernhard is here. Good friend of the show. Interesting woman. Always in the middle of show business, everything. She knows everyone. She's been around. She's been through the mill in show business.
She's been around.
If you had to do it all over again, would you pick a show business career? I mean, seriously, do you think you might have been happier?
No.
You would not pick a show business career,
No,
right?
I would. I would have.
You would? Like, think about it. Like, what if you would become a religious leader? Or because, first of all, it makes
There are easier ways to make a living.
I love Sandra.
There are easier ways to not make a living.
I love Sandra very much personally, and I got to tell you, it never makes sense to me that you're so religious. Like,
I'm not religious, Howard.
You are, honey.
You spiritual?
She goes to a hardcore temple.
Because I want to hear the Torah reading. I like
but
to
that's
hear
religious.
it. But it's not religious. For me, it's like there's some continuity in life.
But you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Like, you're so cynical. I would think you were one of those people.
I am so not cynical.
You are the most cynical. It's intimidating, your cynicism.
No, it's not
everything.
cynical.
Would you two get on the same page?
You see the humor. Like, when I sit with you and we're just hanging out, you see the humor in everything, and it's hard, and it's biting, and it's cynical, and like all of a sudden,
I don't think the two are mutually exclusive.
And then you open up your heart to God.
But we're living in a physical world.
How can you open your heart to God and still make fun of so many people and
I don't think
harsh?
I'm making fun of people. I think I'm a social critic like you.
Right.
There's layers upon layers. I mean, we're here. What is this Mishigas? I mean, look at the world.
Yeah, what is
God
this?
is there.
What is this?
Is God there and listen, he gave us free reign. We've turned it into a bunch of shit.
We have. I was thinking about this the other day.
I want to hear myself a little better. Thank you.
Good. Now you can hear.
Oh, God.
He gave us free reign, and we've turned it into a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You're right. And like, you know what? These guys.
We could turn it around at any given moment.
Sure.
And all these guys who predict the end of the world and stuff, as crazy as they are, it's just like we don't even know that, like, this thing that we're on, this Earth, that just won't blow up tomorrow.
We don't know that.
What the fuck do we know?
We don't know that. The only thing we have in our control.
What do we have in our control?
Is humanity and love.
We're making a terrible thing of that.
Well, most people are, and a lot of people aren't. There's good people. There's people that live their lives, do their things, let other people do their things, and don't interfere, and can
You're
stand
referring
back.
to the religious nuts who say you can't be gay, you can't fuck on Tuesday.
Or just like people on the street, people looking at you, that, giving attitude and like looking people up and down, and there's just this constant like exchange of negativity.
But isn't show business such a fucking rough life in the sense that, yeah, I mean, when you're on top of the world and everything's going great, it's great.
Like you, constantly.
But when you're like, listen.
Yeah, it's depressing.
You were in a movie that I think is one of the most brilliant movies, King of Comedy.
Right.
I think that
By the way, It's exactly 30 years ago today that I started shooting that movie.
Really?
Okay, so
Yeah.
King,
Is
you're
that crazy?
Cool. That's
in
very
show
cool.
business.
By the way, it was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you,
I should have
honey.
known that. I
Had a
usually
fabulous
send.
birthday.
What'd you do?
Well, I rehearsed for my show because I'm doing a big show tomorrow night at Town Hall.
Right. Did you get laid?
No, there was no time for sex on my birthday.
Wow.
I mean, I was
Boy,
busy.
the-
I rehearsed and then I went to Liza Minnelli's house because she's one of my special guest stars on my show tomorrow night. She's
You were at her
really-
house?
I went to her place.
What do you mean her place?
Well,
her
it's
apartment?
Her apartment, but it's big. You know, it's like a place that she's
Wow.
been in for many years.
Look at you.
That Halston originally designed.
Wow.
So who else is there beside you?
My friend Justin Bond, because we've written a musisical together.
Yeah, but I mean, at Liza's place, you expect to
Oh
see.
no, I'm talking about tomorrow night.
Yeah, but who was at Liza's apartment?
Liza's nobody. Her
It was just you and Liza?
Her vocal coach. No, I had my musical director.
You were working.
And David Brind, my director.
Is she odd?
Liza, no, she's wonderful.
What?
You never met Liza?
I mean, at once-
Liza's never been on this show.
No, never.
Are you crazy?
That would be so fucked up.
Darling. Yeah, you do a better one than I do. Howard.
Oh, Howard, I'm just fine. My mother.
She served any food?
No, there was no food.
Tacky.
Well, I mean,
What time were you over there?
we got there at 4,
Get at Liza's house at 4. What time did you leave?
5:30.
Oh,
on a
okay.
tight
She got
schedule.
rid of you before
No,
dinner.
no, she didn't want us to go. She was telling us great stories. From,
Does she offer you a drink, or is it like alcohol free there?
No, we've been there before. When she's had like parties and there's alcohol.
There is.
Yeah, she drinks Snapple.
that
She
right?
drinks Diet Snapple.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing like kind of sweatpants and like a big oversized T-shirt.
Yeah.
Anybody fucking her? I mean, she's not getting laid, is she?
I don't
You don't
think,
even get
I don't
into
think
that.
that's a priority for Liza, but no,
You never turn to Liza when you're at her house. Are you getting laid? You don't think getting laid is a
How's
priority?
it going, Liza?
Yeah, what's happening in the bedroom, Liza?
But you love that. That's the aspect of show business you love. You love going to Liza's house. You love
who
all
wouldn't
that.
like going to Liza's house and hearing the great showbiz classic stories?
Did she start talking about her mom and the old days and Frank and and?
No, she was actually talking about her first movie she ever did with Albert Finney.
Wow.
And how she was in the car with him and she kept turning to him during the scene and talking to him, and then they stopped the scene and he put his arm through hers and just walked down the street, and they were talking and talking. He goes, "Have you noticed you haven't looked at me once? You don't need to look at me when we're talking." So that was a revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Finney. That's a showbiz classic story.
right.
Like just,
So when she tells that stuff, you just sit there and you kind of listen. I hate going to famous people's homes because I get nervous and I'm like, maybe I should be talking more. And you're very relaxed.
No, we're relaxed. First was we rehearsed our song. We're doing that song "Class"
Together.
from Cabaret, from Chicago.
You will sing a duet with Liza.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, I know, it was crazy, and she was giving me all these like places to breathe, stops. It was like
Were you resentful?
Not at all.
You're willing
when
to
you're
take-
sitting at the feet of the master, the star of Cabaret. Yeah, I'm going to start arguing
And she's
with
like,
Liza.
no, Sandy. Breathe here.
Yeah, well,
Breathe here,
it's not-
Sandy.
She doesn't do the English accent. She's Sandy. She's like, she's all
Sandy.
zhuzhed up, crazy. Like, she's high energy, crazy, and then
She tweaked?
Is she tweaked?
Yeah. Who knows?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
not
at all.
not in a druggy way.
No,
just
no.
she's just got that natural adrenaline, you
Right.
know.
So that's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
okay. What my point was is that show business can be great when you're doing movies,
Yeah.
then you're doing the Roseanne sitcom and everything, and then you're at Madonna's house partying with her, and then all of a sudden there are those days where like Madonna doesn't even want to be a friend anymore. You're not on a sitcom, and you're this brilliant movie actress, and nobody even fucking calls for a good movie. It sucks, right? It's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? What am I
Just
supposed
keep
to
doing
do?
keep doing what I do. I perform live. I write my books. I have my ancillary things that we all do.
Does getting old suck, or do you like it?
I feel great.
You do look good.
You know,
You don't look
I
your
work
age.
out. I I've got a 13-year-old kid. I mean, what do I?
Is your kid 13?
She'll be 13 in July.
Oh my goodness!
Does she hate you yet?
She's finishing 7th grade. Yeah, sometimes she does.
Is it hard having you for a mother? I mean, are you just an annoying mother?
No, I am not an annoying mother.
I mean,
I'm very laid back with her. I'm very, very self-aware.
Do you meddle in her life constantly?
No, I do not.
You nudge the crap out of her?
No, I don't nudge her.
Are you every minute? Where are you going to pish today? I mean, you let her on her own?
We just sort of started letting her on her own a little tiny bit.
Right.
But it's New York City, and she's my daughter. I'm not going to let her wander around this.
Do you let her
town.
Facebook?
No.
You don't?
Absolutely not.
What the fuck?
No.
I mean, come on.
No, she just now got her own email address.
Got a phone?
Do you come on to her? Do you,
no phone.
No phone? Do you? What if you need to get in touch with her and she's at a friend's house?
Well, we still have somebody who, kind of hangs with her.
I see.
And picks her up and stuff.
Do you have, so she has no Facebook. And do you monitor her email account? Will you be able to?
Oh, please. I mean, of course we'll monitor her.
You're totally all over her.
She doesn't.
You're
going to
spy on her email?
You don't understand.
I have 3 girls.
First of all, she's not a jappy kid.
Yeah.
She's a smart kid.
Yeah.
She's sensitive. She's not, I mean, of course she's into, some of the stuff that all kids are into.
Of course.
But she likes being with me and Sarah.
You think so?
I know so. I can tell you.
Listen to me.
When she found out that there was an after party for my show tomorrow night,
she wants to go.
She called me. I was doing a gig at Stephen Talkhouse Sunday night.
Oh, very nice.
I ran in and out.
Yeah.
She called me on the phone. She goes, "Why wasn't I informed of this party on Wednesday night? Why wasn't I told about this party?" I said, "Honey," it's going to be at 11:30 at night.
Right.
You have school the next day.
Of course.
We are leaving for L.A. for your cousin's bat mitzvah.
Look at you.
I said, you will be in bed asleep. Then last night she was haranguing me. Can I please just come down to the party because it's going to be in my building? I don't know that somebody else has said. I said, no. No, this is not a party for you. You're not coming to this party.
Well, that's good mothering.
And then she got pissed off at me. I don't care if she's pissed off at me.
Good for
I'm
you.
her mother.
Now you're turning me on.
Okay?
Because now you're a good parent.
not a friend.
No. The law will be laid down. And she'll be pissed off at me for exactly 2 hours, and then she loves me even more.
Of course, because, you have just hit on something very important.
Yeah. This whole country has fallen apart because parents are so busy trying to, assuage their own guilt.
You've never been more attractive to me than right now, because what you're saying is the key to mothering.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say this, people, men and women, cannot say no to their children.
No, they can't.
They want to be their friends. They want to be popular.
This is my main beef. You're not doing them a favor.
You're not doing them any favors at all. That's why she's not going to be on Facebook. Why should my kid be on Facebook? So people can harass her and harangue her. No.
Maybe you're being a little
too... What? That fucking Facebook is bullshit. I don't go...
Are you on Facebook?
Well, yeah, but my manager does my Facebook.
Does your daughter have a manager?
Business.
It's strictly business. You're not on there corresponding. But you're on Twitter. I see you on
Twitter,
there.
But
with Natalie Mainsy entering it up. And didn't you recently on Twitter become best friends with Kirstie Alley herself?
I've known Kirstie from before.
But you became very close to her over Twitter.
What?
So look at the fun you're having with Twitter and Facebook.
I'm an adult. I'm in the public eye anyway. What the hell have I got to lose?
You're barely an adult.
She's my child. I will protect her. I will go to the boards for that kid.
When will she be allowed to be on Facebook? Has she said to you, Mom, I want to be on Facebook?
No, she's not going to be on Facebook.
She call you Mom or she call you Ema?
No, she goes,
Mom?
We're not living in Eretz Yisrael.
I don't know.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, she calls me Mom. She calls me Mommy, Mommy Sandy. She goes Sarah, Mommy, Mommy Sarah.
I see.
But
2 years from now, will she be on?
No, we don't want her to be on Facebook. Because let me tell you something.
Wow.
When kids go to college and then they try to get a job and they put all this crap up on Facebook, they can't get a job.
I think you're overprotective. What do you think of that?
I think that the world is moving too fast.
You're slowing it down for her.
I'm slowing it down for myself. I don't sit there and get suckered into the... I still have a flip phone.
Let me see.
Look at my goddamn phone.
Produce the phone. So how do you tweet?
Oh my God! Can you make a call?
What a shit phone. Business must be bad. You better go to her show. You got a shitty Samsung phone.
I love my flip phone.
No, you don't. If you had an iPhone,
oh my God!
Do you know that yesterday Apple just announced a new operating system?
Let me tell you something.
What?
I don't want to walk down the street and bump into people who are so fucking unconscious that they're twittering and tweeting and texting, and they bump into people. They fall off the curb. But this is the world we're living in. People just—it's like be here. Be in the now. I want to see people. I like to observe people. I walk down the street. I take notes when I get home. I saw this person.
But you're
this
very
person
opinionated. Do
inspired
you
me.
ever? Did your daughter ever say to you, Mom, listen, I'm a good kid. I'm responsible.
She says that all the time. I
Can
tell
I
her
make
that.
some decisions like being on Facebook?
No, the Facebook thing isn't happening.
It's
she
just
knows
never
that's
gonna
not
happen.
happening.
Are there things her friends are doing that you won't allow her to do?
Oh, are you kidding me? This is the Third Reich over here.
Almost. You know what? It so happens that most of her kids, her friends, are more monitored than the average kids.
By the way, you are in the middle of this Arnold Schwarzenegger controversy.
Oh,
How so?
Everyone
it's so
knows.
not a controversy. This is so insane. When I was like 19 or 20 and I first moved to LA, I used to go down to the beach at Venice. Just sit on the
and
beach.
you were quite the sight at 19.
Oh,
You
it's
were
quite the sight.
You were
I like an
skinny.
Auschwitz survivor.
You look like you escaped from Auschwitz.
I was on that show.
People tried to feed you?
Yeah,
It wasn't your best look, and yet the truth is Arnold Schwarzenegger hit on you back then. So it shows
Really?
you, even, no matter what condition you're in, even if you just escaped from Auschwitz, he will hit on you. What
So
did
I
he
was
do?
sitting on the
He kicked
beach.
sand in your face, didn't he? And you beat him up.
I used to sit. I guess I was down in front of Gold's Beach in Venice. The Gold's.
That's where all
gem.
the bodybuilders
There
were.
was- it was in the day. So he came up to me, this huge hulk of a human being.
Good-looking guy, right?
He was good looking in those days. And he
Sure.
came in, how are you? What are you doing here? What's your name? What are you doing in town? What's Mark stuff? What's happening?
I want you to play olive oil in my movie. Yeah, and you're a skinny little
And I'm
kid.
like looking up at him. I'm like, yeah, I'm just hanging out. He's kind of like flirty and cute, and we just schmoozed, and he wandered off.
Do you think he was hitting on you?
it. That was it.
Yeah.
But of course, yeah. Had I said to him, yeah, here's my number, call me, let's go out, I'm sure he would have.
Because Sandra, you know, she ended up fucking Jay Leno one
Yeah,
night.
she was out there.
You were
She
a
was
young girl.
happening.
How old were you when that happened with Jay Leno?
Probably 20.
20 years old. She was out there. She was playing the game.
Yeah.
Jay took her to the apartment. Didn't he beat you or something with a whip or some
Spanked her.
kind? Spanked you. Spanked you.
He spanked me.
Yeah, I mean-
Baby, let me bang your box.
You could have been
Baby,
Mrs.
let me
Jay
bang
Leno.
your box. Never.
Never? No, you don't like him.
I don't not like him. I just think he's a schlub.
Were you surprised by Arnold's cheating? Didn't you think they had the perfect marriage?
Oh, come on.
Let me tell you something.
Sandra, you know
I've
everything.
always loved Maria Shriver. She's a sweetheart. She interviewed me years ago when she was, had her show.
Seems like the ideal, strong, capable woman, right?
Yeah, and I don't understand how she got suckered into this and stayed in it for so long.
Do you think because he's Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's a famous
I think it's a
actor?
religious thing. I think I think that the
Catholic thing?
The Kennedys have been ruled by Catholicism
think-
and their guilt and their fears.
You think she knew that he was cheating?
Oh, come on.
Really?
She's nobody's fool. Of course she knew.
Really?
You're going to tell me.
But
He's
wait a minute,
screwing-
why did
he's
she get
screwing
upset?
the housekeeper.
You think
And
she knew that was going on in the house?
I think that I think people put a lot of people put a blinders on Robin. You
Well,
know this.
okay, uh-huh.
And maybe it was just like easier this way. And then, of course, once he became the governor,
What
she
does
wasn't going to she wasn't going to walk out on the situation.
Right. You
These
underst-
long-suffering broads. I don't get it.
You understand men. Why would he fuck this
I think he
housekeeper?
has like this fantasy. It's a Germanic, Austro-Hungary vibe.
Conquering vibe.
Conquering
Well,
constantly.
In a way, a friend of mine pointed out. He said to me, in a way, Arnold's always been a liar. He took steroids. The whole industry of bodybuilding is a cheat and a lie.
It's based on a house of cards.
It is.
It's constantly collapsing. Mm-hmm. Listen, my first trainer, Luis de Freitas, used to do all the competing with with Arnold. He poured the tea on Arnold a long time ago about all of that.
Do you know what? You are so worldly. Look at you at 18, 19, hanging out in Venice Beach there, Gold's
Yeah.
Gym. But your daughter, you're going to
It's a different time.
It's a different time?
It's a different time. And I had a different, inclination. I had a mindset. I knew what I was doing.
She doesn't know what she's doing?
What kid these days knows what they're doing? And she's my daughter. It's different.
You will protect
My
her.
parents were. They were thrilled. They didn't have to pay for college. I went to LA. I went to Charles Ross School of Beauty to learn manicuring. It was $350. I said my entire education cost $350. My father was thrilled.
Were you, listen, you used to be one of these Kabbalah people, right?
Yeah, I went to Kabbalah. I got a lot out of it spiritually, and then it started to get crazy over there.
So were you surprised to read that there was some sort of financial shenanigans going on? No, you were not.
No.
You knew this.
I listen, I didn't know it for a fact, but anytime there's a situation where, you're tying spirituality in with, like, if you give money, things are going to be better.
Right. That's a
I
warning.
want to give to a lot of organizations because I know it's going to help people.
Right.
And if I have the resources, we want to spread it around. That's spirituality. But when you're telling me, write a blank check for X amount and everything is going to change, that's bullshit.
Was the silliest move in your career turning down Ghostbusters? You turned down the role as secretary in the Ghostbusters.
And tell me where that girl is today.
She is shadowing Gary right now, except for an internship.
If I'd been offered the Sigourney Weaver role, but you know what? Hear a crazy story.
Well.
After I turned that down, who directed that movie? What's his name?
Ivan
Reitman hooked me up with Sigourney Weaver and Christopher Durang, the writer, and he wanted us to write a movie where me and Sigourney and Christopher are all involved in some sort of sexual hijinks.
Right.
So we tried to sit down and write this movie, and it was like an exercise in futility.
You sat down in the room with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Who thought Sigourney Weaver could write?
Yeah, right. Like, why would I? I know. Listen, Ivan helped me on my movie immeasurably. I owe everything to him. But
is that true?
Oh, I haven't produced my movie.
Oh.
And he's a genius. But the thing is, this sounds like something crazy.
It was so crazy.
It was you.
It was insane. Sigourney Weaver and Christopher Durang, the playwright, who Sigourney and Christopher are very close.
I see.
They should have just given it to Christopher Durang, given him the idea, go off and write it, and let's shoot it.
Right.
Because you're not a screenwriter. And
I have. I've written movies and TV shows, but it's not, when you collaborate with people.
Oh, it's awful. And with Sigourney,
it's the worst.
What did Sigourney sit there and go, I know. I'll kiss Sandra, then...
Oh, she was titillated by the whole thing, you know what I mean? And she came over to my hotel room, she was laying on my bed. And
Really? Nothing happened?
No, nothing.
What?
She's too tall.
Oh, stop it. You would go down on her in 3 fucking seconds.
Sigourney Weaver's not my type.
That's a lie.
Sweetie?
Oh, please.
I don't like tall people, except you.
Really?
I've always been attracted to shorter people.
Sigourney Weaver, back in that day, when she was as hot as could be, you would not have made love to her.
No.
No kidding.
It's not my type.
Angelina Jolie, your type?
Huh.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Nishmir.
That's right.
But my girlfriend kind of has the Angelina Jolie vibe.
Does. Believe me, I know.
You know?
I know.
Not that she doesn't have the crazy vibe, though.
So Jay Leno, yes.
you like Angelina without the crazy.
I'll take a side order of Angelina.
Jay Leno.
The crazy.
Jay Leno, yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger, no. Sigourney Weaver, no. Go figure out what you're into.
We're narrowing it down.
You'll never figure it out.
I mean,
I don't need to figure it out anymore because I am dedicated to my lady.
You went down to shoot the reality show with Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, she flew me to Hawaii.
What is
the Big
that?
Island.
What is this?
Has that aired yet?
No, it starts, I think, late July on Lifetime.
All right. From what I understand, Roseanne now is living in Hawaii. She owns a farm where she farms nuts.
A macadamia nut farm.
Right. And she goes out.
She is so fucking crazy, man.
Yes. She's crazy.
She is so funny and crazy and brilliant.
So when she asked you to be on the reality show, do you feel pressure to go out there and be weird?
No, it was not weird. First place.
Yeah, but nobody wants a normal reality show.
Well,
Are they putting you in situations?
Yeah, but it's not. It's their first place that she had Phyllis Diller on with us as well.
Phyllis Diller is still alive?
Phyllis Diller is so sharp.
Really?
Really? She's a beautiful artist.
Right.
She's a virtuoso pianist.
Really?
She's as sharp as a tack. Yeah, she's going to be 94.
Wow.
She is wonderful.
That's amazing.
We went out 2 nights in a row.
The
first night she drank 2 martinis.
Right.
The second night she drank 3 martinis.
Yeah, why not? So she's a young 94.
She's a very young. Honey, 90 is the new 70.
Does she wear the wigs still? And yeah, she does. But she no longer has a husband, right? She had some Wolfgang Fang.
No, she's her. I don't know when her husband. Right. It's been a while.
Was she an inspiration to you as a young comedian?
Of course,
she was.
Absolutely.
Right. You weren't turned off to her style of comedy. You felt that she was very good.
When I was a kid, that was what it was.
I like
Phyllis
what I mean?
Diller. Phyllis Diller's funny.
She was fun.
She made me laugh. These 2 days we were together, I was totally inspired.
Now, when you say 2 days that you're together, do you stay at Roseanne's farm?
No. We stayed at a hotel. They put us up at a hotel.
And they ship you in for the day to start shooting.
Yeah,
this
we shot in the
show.
afternoon over at the farm, and then we went out to a restaurant.
Under what premise is Phyllis Diller and Sandra Bernhard brought into the?
Just friends of
You're just visiting.
Roseanne.
Nobody asks questions. Nobody looks for a premise. They just say, "Get in there, get on the farm," and then what do? You farm?
Are you working?
Do you farm with
She's
Roseanne?
doing Roseanne. We went up to the organic garden.
No.
And potchkeyed around up there.
Right.
And we went out to a.
And what are you doing? You're picking the nuts? What are they? How do nuts grow? What are they in the ground or something?
No. These nuts grow on trees. Macadamias grow on trees.
And then what does she pretend to pick the nuts off the tree?
She probably did that. She made lunch for us. We sit around and talk about topical stuff. We go out. Her boyfriend, plays in a jazz, he's a jazz musician.
I see.
So the second night we go to the jazz club on the island. There's crazy people. We're talking. It's just,
It's fun.
It's fun.
So you liked it.
I loved it. I think it's going to be very funny.
What do you think of this guy, Wiener, the representative?
Anthony Weiner.
Right. Well, your name is Wiener. You shouldn't be doing shit with your cock, right?
It's just unbelievable.
It really is.
But why does what is it? Why?
Because
please, somebody explain this to me.
I'll explain it to you. He doesn't really want to be a politician.
What does he want to be?
He doesn't like his life. He wanted a change.
He blew it up. That's
and he
one
blew
thing
up
for
his
sure.
life. He blew it up.
He's got this nice wife. Supposedly she's brilliant.
Yeah, why not get rid of the wife if you don't like her?
But
he's going to live.
He just married her.
I don't even think it's about the wife. I think this is also the problem with this fucking internet.
Yeah.
People just go crazy.
They do.
But I love the fact.
Think about it. You can sit in front of your computer. You can pull your cock out and shoot a picture of your cock. I mean, this is a.
That's why you don't have a camera phone. Look at what you'd be doing.
This is a problem for a man,
right?
Or even some crazy woman. It's like you look down. You used to take a mirror and look at your pussy, and this was exciting.
Right.
Like the whole world.
Now you're showing it to the world.
Back in the feminist day, it was like, take a hand mirror
and look at your pussy.
Examine your vagina.
Right.
And I remember, you took a mirror and you're like, wow, this thing is groovy. It's weird.
But I'll tell you something.
It's sea creature-esque. But it's kind of like, I'm exploring my pussy. This is like a revolution.
But you didn't put it on the internet.
But I didn't take a camera and hold it down there and start shooting pictures.
You know how crazy
of my pussy.
You know how crazy this guy gets? Because I was just reading that there was one woman who says she met Anthony Weiner on the internet. And so he said, call me, gave her his number. She calls, it's his congressional office. Now that's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
They start talking, and he says to her, would you send me a picture of your vagina?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, well, why would you, so at some point, you're going to get busted doing this stuff.
Yeah, at some point.
It's too out there. Yeah.
Nobody's going to protect you. I love that. Just do it. I'll never reveal it.
Are you friends with Courtney Love?
I hung out with Courtney Love years ago, briefly.
Did you meet her because you found her laying face down in the snow?
She told me this snorry.
What snorry? What snorry?
A boring story, a snorry. I just invented a new word.
What was the snorry?
The snorry was
I love this word.
I know. That she had kind of collapsed on the Lower East Side, and I literally stepped over, and she looked at me. She says, "You're Sandra Bernhard, man. I loved you in King of Comedy," and then she collapsed back down again. So when we met, she told me the snorry and reminded me. I said, "Oh yeah, I think I remember stepping over you in a snowbank on the Lower East Side."
It's amazing with you. You've had so many experiences and hung out in so many weird scenes that isn't something that stands out in your mind. Even you had to be reminded about.
I know. I just
Isn't that crazy?
I just keep going from one crazy experience, one crazy snorry to the next.
I was thinking of you. I was watching Letterman the other night, and he had on Lady Gaga. And I was thinking Lady Gaga's sort of like Madonna now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And maybe years ago you would have been friends with her or something, but I think she'd be even too weird for you. You know what I mean?
Gaga moves too goddamn fast for me.
Right.
Gaga makes Madonna look practically laconic.
Yeah, right. She's very energetic.
Lagonic.
Right. She's very energetic, right?
Well, not just energetic. Here's a woman who just can't stop.
Yeah.
And I said this to my daughter. I said to Cicely, I said, I worry about Gaga because I think Gaga's going to burn out. She's, Mom, Gaga barely did anything this year. And I was like, and the schmear, what are you talking about? She didn't have a new album up. She had to put out a new album, Mom.
So you think Gaga is moving too fast, and your daughter says, no, Gaga is pacing herself properly.
Gaga has slowed down.
Would your daughter be allowed to go to the Gaga concert?
With me and some...
As a chaperone?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, all right.
We watched the Gaga show on HBO. It was crazy.
Yes, for sure.
By the way, have you mentioned that I have a new album?
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do that.
Now that we're talking.
Here's the reason Sandra showed up today. She didn't come in for her health.
Listen, you know what? I would come down here anytime to schmooze
I know,
with you.
but I'm just saying.
You know I'm not craven. Anybody else would have walked in and immediately said, listen out for my new album, I Love Being Me. Don't you?
The new album, Sandra Bernhardt's new album, is called, it's a comedy album. Love Being Me, Don't You, is available today on iTunes. Now,
it's dropping today.
Yeah.
Remember the old days when they dropped it? They drop them on it. They still drop them on a Tuesday, though.
And you look good.
Thank you.
No facelift on this girl. No,
baby.
No Botox.
All
ever.
natural.
There might be a little Botox in that face.
At least I don't have a droopy eye.
You got Botox?
I get a little Botox.
You
I
do?
get a little filler. Yeah.
What
I
is
have for
it?
years.
What's a filler?
What's a filler? It's, I'm not going to give them any fucking promotion unless they're planning on kicking back some dough my way.
What does it cost to get this Botox in your face? It's expensive, though, right?
It varies depending on how much you get done. I don't do it very often.
Uh-huh.
You know, my daughter had her prom, and I'm in one picture because I was the photographer, but they turned the camera on me. I saw this picture. I was going to throw up.
It was like the camera turned on you.
Oh, my God.
The digital cameras make you look like hell.
They do.
I like film. Film is where it's at.
I know you could hide in the film.
Film
is forgiving.
It has dimension to it.
Why are you shooting in digital, Howard?
Well, why? Because this is it. This is what the technology is.
What are you going to do? You got to have any choice. Nobody has any film left.
So you get what they call filler. Where do they fill in the?
You do a little bit in your laugh lines, a little bit in your frown line, and that's all I do. That's it. That's it.
Because you look young.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, I mean, you can't blow your face up like a balloon. You start looking like
some people do.
You start looking like some sort of sea creature.
I
still want to look like me.
Everyone always told you, "Oh, get a nose job, is that," and you resisted all that, and you look fantastic.
Yes. By the way, before I forget, I did a little show called "Are We There Yet?" It's on TBS. It's a black family comedy show.
You're in a black show?
Who played my mother?
Who?
Joan Rivers.
No kidding.
Yeah, I play a cop, and she's in jail.
You're on a black show where Joan Rivers is your mother.
How did the two of you white people get in it?
Yeah, why are you on a black show?
Because the children love me. You know that. They always have.
And the black people, how do you interact with black people on this show? I mean, why I don't understand.
Because I play a desk sergeant, and the lead woman gets arrested.
I see.
For talking back to a cop. And my mother, played by Joan Rivers, has stabbed my father, her husband.
I see.
And you know something? I realized I had never really met Joan before.
Right.
And had never really worked with her.
Was she kind to you? Was she a fan of yours?
She was so nice.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Right.
And it's her birthday tomorrow.
I would think the two of you would get along very well.
We hit it off. And I know you know Joan and love Joan.
I do.
So we had a good time. I just thought.
I like that you're working on black shows now. Good for you.
I think you should just take that as your niche.
Right.
But you know,
I'm the white person who does black shows.
I was discovered by Paul Mooney. You know that.
And the black people were nice to you? They accepted you?
Oh, honey, they love me.
Black people like you?
Black people love me.
Would it be great if they brought back the Jeffersons and Sandra was in it?
Yeah.
That's right.
She could be
Wheezy. I was going to sneezy, squeezy.
Louise.
It was one of my great stories.
All right, look. Again, Sandra, this is a big day for her. Her album, as she says, dropped.
Dropping.
It's dropping right now as we speak. And,
as long as my tits aren't dropping.
Right.
Yeah, the right thing is dropping the album.
How are those titties?
My ass and my tits.
You used to show your titties on stage? You used to wear because your daughter's
older. But I still wear like zhuzhy sexy. By the way, Ralph Rucci designed my entire wardrobe.
But I remember one time you came out almost nude.
As if your fan base is going to run out and buy Ralph Rucci, but he is a doll.
Yeah, but you hear what I'm saying. You used to walk out naked.
Right.
On the stage.
Listen, if I had to, I'd be proud.
You would do it?
Yeah, I would do it.
Is that sending the right message to your daughter? Do you tell her you walked out on stage naked? Do you tell her that?
I walk through the apartment naked. Who cares?
I like that you won't let her get Facebook, but you're running around naked. All right, listen to me.
I know how to control it.
Sandra's new comedy album, I Love Being Me, Don't You, is available today on iTunes. Congratulations.
Thank you, baby.
And any tickets, additional tour dates, or just to generally get involved with Sandra, go to sandrabernhard.com.
And of course, I follow you on Twitter. Are you following me on Twitter? You don't even give a shit. Do you give a shit
every
about
day.
Twitter?
You know what? I stopped. I mean,
you got so hot and heavy into it, and then boom.
Boom. I burn out because people were criticizing everything I tweeted. And then I started tweeting sexy pictures of Beth. And did you see those?
Of course I did.
Yeah, and, you know, everyone's like,
but you know what? Everybody's a critic. This is my point. That's the whole point of I love being me, don't you? Because the whole culture now is everybody's a star. It's far gone beyond anything Andy Warhol ever predicted, you know, the 15 minutes of fame. Everybody wants to be a fucking
star. Honey, I follow you. How come you don't know that?
Because you've never tweeted me.
And I see that you and Natalie Maines have a conversation going.
You're watching her and Natalie.
Well, yeah, they have a personal yesterday the whole day.
But don't forget, I've
Honey,
been
I
friends
wish you
with
were
Natalie.
here. We would be drinking a wine.
I know, I know.
I read the whole thing. I'm there. I enjoy it.
We got to get Natalie back to the East Coast once in a blue moon, now, because she goes to Hawaii all the time.
Well, she likes it there.
But she knows she's finally singing again. I think she and the girls are doing a new album.
Well, that's smart. That's what she does.
Remember we talked about that.
Sandra and I
got
get together.
One of the most incredible
you
voices.
decide what the Dixie Chick should be doing.
Yeah, I got together with Sandra.
We advised Natalie Maines to get her ass back in the recording studio because who sings better than Natalie Maines?
No one.
I'll be honest with you. Sandra and I were sitting there when they're staring at each other, and I said, "What's with that Natalie?" And she goes, "I don't know." And I go, "I don't know either." Then we talked behind Natalie's back for a good 15, 20 minutes.
You know,
because you love her.
And then I said, "What's wrong with her that she won't fucking sing?"
Yeah, what's she thinking?
I think she needed a break after that whole, kerfuffle with, when she critiqued George Bush. I mean, those fucking rednecks came down on her ass.
It got to her.
So fucking hard. She's not like us, She's a sensitive soul.
Right.
She doesn't want to put up.
She doesn't want to mix it
her
up.
Bulletproof vest of emotion.
Yeah. Right. She's an artist, and I think her mind did get blown.
Not that we don't.
Not that you aren't an artist.
And not that we.
I'm not. I'm proud to say. There's nothing artful about me.
Nothing artful about you.
Goddamn right. Don't call me an artist. I'll punch you in the face. Sandra's an artist, and so is Natalie. That's right. All right. Look.
Yes.
I could talk to you all day, but I'm not going to do that because I want to get out of here at some point.
Sandra.
Yes.
So much was made today of your parenting style.
Yeah.
Were you taking Howard's advice into account, or is it just going in one ear out the other?
Howard and I have very serious conversations about parenting, and I respect Howard immensely because I think he's done a really nice job with his 3 girls. And it's not easy when you're like Howard and the divorce, and it's a fine, sensitive line to walk.
Right. Just having 3 daughters as a male, I think.
Exactly. I mean, what a heavy thing. It's heavy having 3 daughters.
And then other factors being thrown into the mix, it makes it that much more difficult.
Exactly.
So is he really not this liberal parent that he's making himself out to be?
I don't think Howard's so liberal.
Well, he's trying to imply that you're too strict, that you're almost a hypocrite.
No, but he agreed that was the way to be. I mean, ultimately, did you hear it? I mean,
well, it's like you can't necessarily practice what you preach because you have to. But
I'm surprisingly conservative in many ways. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm a very disciplined person. What I do on stage as a performer and an artist, I mean, you can't walk out there and be like a Christian fundamentalist. I mean, you got to give them glamour and excitement. But I look at the world in a certain way, and I think that I cover all the territory of being a person I admire in myself, and that's all I can do.
So your showbiz performances don't translate into your parenting approach or anything?
Well, I think they do in the sense of being like, open to people's lifestyles, and not being judgmental. But other than that, no. We keep a pretty tight ship, but we have a lot of fun too. It's not, it's not a bummer household.
but no social networking whatsoever. I mean, that's.
Well, I do it. I have to do it for my work, but not for her.
At what age? Well, when she's 18, is it? Then
at a certain point, I can't control it, but I would advise her not to do it.
Hey, you know what? If I were a parent, I think I would feel the same way.
When you're a parent.
A lot of creepos out there.
When you're a parent, you'll agree with me. Believe me.
All right, Sandra.
Thanks, honey. Bye, guys.
you got for us, Steve?
Anthony Weiner can learn from Howard Stern. If only the congressman had paid attention to Howard, writes Rob Eshman at JewishJournal.com.
Really?
Howard rule number 1, Eshman says, be honest. When you can't express your urges, Eshman writes, they can overtake you. To various degrees, Eshman concludes, each one of us is, as the theme song here goes, a tortured man.
Mm-hmm.
Meantime, another prominent online voice taking note of an aim at Ronnie the limo driver.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Anthony Weiner, you bring up a good point. I mean, the front page of the newspaper today when you wake up, I mean, this is better than any reality show. So Huma...
Huma's home.
Mrs. Weiner is home. Yeah, Huma's home. And they got a pic. You know, I felt bad for her in the sense that, like, what did she do wrong that she's now being hounded by the paparazzi?
Right.
But anyway, she pulls up in the car to her house, you know, to where her and Anthony Weiner live. And she's coming home from her job with Hillary Clinton. So yesterday, that means at some point in the night, she walked in and Anthony Weiner's sitting there. What the fuck? I'm thinking, I was obsessed with this morning. I'm thinking, okay,
Anthony. What is the greeting?
I think it's like I'm not like, oh, hi, honey. What's, you know, like, I can't do that.
Here's dinner.
Like, okay, come on, let's get on with our lives.
I made you a nice dinner.
I mean, I guess you kind of just sit in your room and then you kind of meander out and you walk out to greet her and you don't go and kiss her or hug her. I mean, he's got to know that. So although maybe he's so arrogant, he does. Now, he's got to be humbled by this. So what's the move? Does he kind of oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I think he'd come right out and start doing apologies.
On your knees, you crawl out.
I so apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm getting help. I mean, what do you say? There has to be a camera on this.
We need to know.
Oh, I wish I was a ghost.
And you never get that answer. How did you break the news? How did you first say hello when she came home?
It would be great if he was like in that pose of his where he's naked and he has his hand over his cock and he's just like, honey, look, it's all yours.
I'm doing it for you now.
I'm fully shaven, even my armpits. There's no ball hair. Let's go. What do they say to each other? I mean, I know they probably talked on the phone, but not much. Oh, what is he even, like, what does he say?
I don't even know how she comes home.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, she's got to go home sometime, even to get her stuff.
Yeah, but should he be there? I don't know.
And there's reporters all over the house, and they're taking
and
their picture.
You're being watched, everything you do.
And look at the front page of the paper. He's got to be freaking out. Homer returns as Rat Weiner, eyes quitting.
Yeah. You're married to a rat.
Meanwhile,
where's my rat?
Meanwhile, I mean, I don't even think. I mean, there are politicians who have done way worse and haven't been called rats.
Yeah, but that's what he's being called in the press.
Yeah. And she, married him thinking he was an up-and-comer and she was going to be the first lady of New York and blah, 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 blah,
This was a knight with shiny armor.
She's going to be the first lady of New York City. It's going to be great. They'll go out with the Clintons, blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden he's rat.
Gracie Mansion, city, balls and festivities.
I could have married a lot of guys. Look at me now. Now I'm married to a Mrs. Rat. I'm a rat.
Mrs. Rat.
I mean, for Christ's sake.
And I'm carrying a rat's baby.
I'm a rat by association. Listen to me. You better fix this. I will.
There's no fixing it. How do you fix it?
I don't want this. Wait, how am I going to go with Hillary and Bill to dinner? Yeah, he's disgusting. Look at him. I mean, who texts? Get a blowjob. You better build a time machine, sir. And go back in time and undo this. And is he like going like, listen, baby, I would never cheat on you. This wasn't cheating. I got caught up in something. I know it's silly, but or does he just, what does he do? You know what? Maybe sit on the bed with a gun in your mouth.
Oh.
Then she's got to. Right?
Maybe she says, shoot. Shoot.
She's probably like, is that a real gun?
I don't believe it.
Listen, Huma. I don't want you going back to that disgusting rat man. You come stay with me and Hillary at our house. That's it. What he did to you is terrible. Terrible. I mean, you're hot. You understand what happened with me and Hillary, right? We got old, that's all. She kept herself in shape like you.
more than a year.
Huma, you're in shape. Who knows what's going on? I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So Bob Lefsetz, writing about the sometimes inverse correlation between talent and Twitter popularity. Lefsetz declaring, quote, if Twitter was about talent, Ronnie the limo driver would be bubbling up. Ronnie responding in his inimitable style, quote, screw him and his article. If he wants to make it like I'm stupid, be my guest.
Well, Ronnie is stupid because he doesn't understand. Lefsetz was actually...
It sounded like a compliment.
It was complimenting him. I read the article. He was talking about Lady Gaga. And what he was saying is that it's the music stupid. He's saying that Lady Gaga's running around with the costumes and the carrying on and the attitude and the Twitter followers. He goes, it doesn't matter if you have 10 million Twitter followers. The album tanked. And he's saying if Twitter followers meant something, then Ronnie the limo driver would be the biggest star in the world. He's got 100,000 followers. He's not putting you down. What's the matter with you?
Well, that's not the way you put it to me yesterday,
I read it
Steve.
to you. I read it to you.
You made it sound like I was stupid.
I just read it.
Oh, stop it now.
Quote. He was actually complimenting you.
Well, thank you. All right.
I mean, he wasn't being negative.
Right, whatever. 104,000.
All right. Nice. There you go. You're like Lady... Well, his point is that with all of her followers...
She didn't sell a lot of albums?
He's saying that the fans went to Adele. Why did they go... was Adele's album big and Gaga's bombed? Because Adele's got a good album. That's the music business. I never met this Lefsetz, but suddenly I'm quoting him every minute. I might have to have him on. How's your TV show stuff going? What's going on, man? When are we going to really see something? What's going on?
Don's working on stuff.
So you're in a negotiation?
So you're now not in the conversation. Don's taking care of everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Don taking care of it or Don Buchwald and Associates?
Don Buchwald and Associates.
Right.
They're taking care of it.
Yeah, I think Don laced into Ronnie.
Really?
Yeah. I think he basically said to Ronnie, listen, don't go telling people Don Buchwald's working. It's Don Buchwald
I
and
didn't
Associates.
say he's the one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don Buchwald and Associates,
Yeah.
okay?
Don't say Don Buchwald's working on it.
Well, it's the
He
name of
doesn't
the
wanna-
company.
He's ashamed to be
Oh,
representing
no.
you.
He's
Don't
wor-
you get it?
Yeah.
Right.
The Don Buchwald and Associates are working on...
Right. He's helping you out.
Right.
By putting one of his agents on it.
Exactly.
Right.
And...
You're represented by Associates.
That's what I said.
No, you said Don's working on it.
He
you
is,
know
but
Don
he
doesn't
is-
want to be associated
He
with
is,
you.
but he isn't.
Right.
No, but the one...
Maybe just say you're being represented by Associates
By one
of
thi-
Don Buchwald. All right.
All right, the one guy...
Well, you know what he said to you. No, Ronnie said to me, Don told me, make sure you say Don Buchwald and Associates because you're not being represented by Don Buchwald. I go, yeah, because you don't want you running around saying, it's
Just say
embarrassing.
you're represented by Associates.
Oh, he didn't say it was embarrassing.
That's what I'm telling you he means.
No, he
You
didn't.
know I have to
He didn't
explain
mean
everything.
it like
What do you
that.
think he means?
Now, you understand Don, but you don't understand...
No, but I know he's... The one guy he's talking to directly because he knows him.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
The guy from Fox.
Okay. All right. Take it easy.
All right.
I'm just telling you, I know Don speak. I've known the man many years.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We talked about you, too.
Right. Believe me.
Believe me.
Use your fucking head.
I am. In
other words, Don's in the closet.
Everything's
on this
going
deal.
good, man.
Yeah. All right. So where are we at with this thing? When am I going to see a show?
Dude,
when do you start taping? What are we doing?
We're supposed to tape a pilot. I'm waiting to find out a date.
Right.
Dude. And the other thing, they're in getting ready to do production. So, dude, the wheels thing. So, waiting to hear.
Oh.
Dude. I'm just waiting to hear. And
he's ready to tape.
Whatever, dude. Meanwhile, I got all my other stuff going on now.
Yeah, what do you got? What's the other
I'm
stuff?
at Rick's tonight in Indy the whole weekend. We're opening up a club in
India.
Indy. Indianapolis, Indiana.
Rick's India.
No.
Well, they haven't had a club in India before, I don't think.
I don't know about that.
Do you have a Zizzle reel?
I'll be out. Yeah, I'll be out there this weekend, and then next week I'll be in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
Right.
With Julie and the block party.
Oh, the block party.
Yeah, you want to
Ronnie's
come?
Block
You
party
like block parties?
happening again.
Yeah, next Friday.
Great.
So.
All right.
And then I just found out something else that might happen.
Go ahead.
I'll be working with Scott the engineer again.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about it yet. Scott, you want me to talk about that yet?
What's going on?
You know who you remind me of? Regis. You know why? Regis's career started late in life, and now your career
Look
started
at you
late.
bubbling up here.
Like, your show business career hadn't started till you were in the 60s.
Dude, Scott,
like
is it all right if I talk about it? Dude.
Regis went around for years and years and years and, like, kind of didn't have big success. And then, like,
Bumbled from one television show to the other.
and then all of a sudden, like, in his 60s,
Boom.
everyone discovered him. poor Ronnie. His whole
Same
life.
deal.
He's been waiting. Now all of a sudden he's everyone's sweetheart.
Well, it's all thanks
He's
to
our
you, man.
Clara Peller.
I got to, have to give
Oh,
props
I
to
had
the
nothing
boss.
to do with it.
I didn't say that.
No, I said I had nothing to do with it. I'm saying it's your
a lot
talent.
of Twitter stuff. A lot of stuff came through Twitter. I got to say.
Where's the beef?
As long as Twitter lasts, it's okay with me. A year or two, it's fine with me.
All right. Go ahead. So what is this?
So
with Scott
anyway,
the
now
engineer?
Scott has got a gig going on in Atlantic City at Harrah's.
Right.
They have a club there at night. The pool at the pool becomes a club at night.
Yes.
And he's DJing with DJ Hollywood. And
what do you need?
all
to
of a
do?
sudden, he comes to me this morning and he goes, "They want you to come and judge a contest."
Wow.
Out at Harrah's. They'll send a limo to pick you up and give you a room for the night and everything. Okay, I'm there. Pay you some money.
I heard a funnier story that Scott the engineer, Scott's like a lummox. He's a lump on a log. And I love him, but you know him. And you heard what he does with these. So the last appearance he had with Ronnie comes out and MCs.
Yes.
And Scott's the DJ. So I don't know. Either Scott went to Shuli or something, goes, I don't know if I want to be a DJ at these things anymore. So,
oh, really?
So Shuli, I believe, goes, Scott,
what do you want to do?
What do you exactly? What do you want to do? He goes, maybe I'll co-host with Ronnie. We'll go up there together.
How funny is that?
You're going to be a partner.
Yeah, the two.
I mean, how stupid is that, though?
First of all, of course it's
two
stupid.
guys standing there on a stage about 5 by 5.
Well, the ad-libs you had in
First
that
of all-
last thing worked so well.
Yeah.
First of all,
You're horrible.
Listen, they bitched and moaned that it wasn't good the last time, so I said, I sat down with these guys and said, let's figure out something better that I could do.
How's that going to be better? You're horrible on stage.
Then Shuli said you can co-host with Ronnie. I didn't say it. Shuli said it. Shuli's full of shit.
He said
did
that?
say it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I never said that.
Well, I would love that.
Shuli just tries to stir up shit.
I love you guys.
So
I love what goes on.
I want to do a good show for these people. They're coming and
But
paying
Scott,
money.
don't you think? I saw the show. I saw the video.
Yeah.
When you're there with your equipment and you're the DJ, at least it gives you a purpose on stage. I think it's like when if Ringo stepped out from the drums.
What would he be doing?
What would he be doing?
No, I understand that.
So at least it gives you a purpose on stage, and you can chime in with Ron.
Yeah, you're like the band leader on the Tonight Show.
I get it. But they were like, you're sitting there like a lump.
I never said anything about
these
what
guys
you did.
after we did the show.
But you are
I
a lump.
said about after the show. I didn't say during the show. I was bitching about you after the show, what you did after. You look like you were miserable talking to the people and you wanted to leave. I didn't say anything about what you did during the show.
They didn't let me eat, Ronnie.
My blood
sugar that was another thing.
I don't like to greet the public while I'm
He
dining.
was all upset.
I can't say a word.
Because we did a meet and greet.
Whatever I do, I can't win.
And I'm sitting, and people are coming up and they want pictures signed and whatever.
And I did.
And I'm eating half a sandwich as I'm doing it, but I did.
You know what's amazing?
Because that's what you're paying you for.
You know what's amazing? Here's a guy, not only wants extra money and everything, but really sits in a recording booth for 90% of his time, or he goes home and stares at the wall and occasionally gets to go once a week bowling. So finally, he shows up somewhere. Someone, imagine this, wants to take a picture with him or sign an autograph.
And I did.
And all of a sudden, he gets anything. I'll need to dine first. I mean, really, what did you think? He'd go, you know what, I'll put the food down.
How nice is that somebody wants to come meet me?
Robin,
where's the menu?
My hunger, I'm as big, I'm as hungry as a bear.
Yeah, so now I'm doing.
Right, where's the menu?
I'm doing Harrah's with him. What are we doing at Harrah's, by the way?
Scott, they better feed you before you meet the public at Harrah's.
Yeah, we're taking care of.
But Scott,
I already said the menu.
It's a miracle that someone would even want an
Harrah's is
autograph from
great.
you.
What am I doing then?
We're going to be I'm going to be hosting and DJing with DJ Hollywood.
He's hosting.
And then we're going to have some kind of contest.
And what are you going to do?
I'll sit there like a lump.
Me and you and DJ.
I'll switch places.
Yeah, he's going to sit there like.
So you're going to be the host?
Yes, I'm the host.
Oh.
We're rotating. So
he's such a good host. A host.
Well,
could everybody wake up?
You know, when you think of host, I mean,
don't you think of Scott?
Yes. So during the night,
why did you start wearing like wild hair pieces to these appearances,
like
Lady?
Bobo.
No, like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like become the Lady
get
Gaga.
An exciting outfit,
the blue hair.
Why don't you like Liberace? Like why don't you start getting like wild? Like
sequin jacket.
You know, Liberace was a guy was a genius because
had no personality.
He had no personality. He was a vomit, and he played the piano, which nobody likes. But he'd show up in costumes with jewelry and limos and
his candelabra, man.
Yeah, flowing robes. Do something wear something. Become, you can't be Lady Gaga. Be Lady Blah Blah.
You should have a candelabra on your DJ desk, you know?
Yeah.
Put a big candelabra.
Okay.
You want to hear a great story?
Yeah.
No.
I love Scott. I know
it's not going to be great
for me. I love Scott to death, man. I love this guy. So, we're doing Chambersburg, Pennsylvania next Friday night, the comedy thing, okay?
Comedy.
Orchids, by the way.
I'm not doing comedy.
Anyway, so it's a far ride. So to come back the same night is crazy.
Right.
So we're going to come back in the morning, so they're going to give us a hotel room to stay at.
Funny already.
So he goes, where are we staying? So I go, I don't know, we're staying in some shit motel called the Desert Inn.
Right.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
I want to know where it is so I can get there.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
There's no Desert Inn.
He's searching everywhere for this fucking place. Now, Chambersburg, I mean, how big could it be?
It's on the computer. You should be working, but go ahead.
But there's 14 hotels in Chambersburg, believe it or not.
Right.
But there's no Desert Inn.
Right.
Because Desert Inn doesn't fucking exist. I made it up in my head.
Right.
You know? And he's searching, and he's going to Shuley. He goes, Shuley, where is this fucking
You're such
place?
an asshole. You know that? You know, I just give him a nice gig and extra money, and he's got to fucking rip me an a-hole. Stop it. We're not doing anything at Harrah's. You're done.
Why are you on the computer looking for Desert Inn when you're here?
Come on.
That's my problem. What do you mean, come on? I'm serious.
He's got other gigs there.
Yeah, I'm busy.
You got to get you working,
I
man.
am working.
It was during the breakfast hour.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
working.
His breakfast hour.
I'm working.
All right.
Plenty working.
Let me look for Desert Inn here.
I see nothing of that nature.
He goes, I don't see it here. I go, dude, it's a shit motel. You think they're going to have a website?
Yeah, but the problem is you're giving him phony hotels, and he's got to work.
I know. It was for like 5 minutes, that's all.
I am working.
Someone told me you made your intern look up Desert Inn, too.
I didn't make her, no.
She was trying to help because you were freaking out?
Oh, I didn't make her do it.
She brought...
If you didn't make her, then why did she do it?
She has a computer. She just heard the conversation that I said I can't find one, and she decided to search for it. I didn't make her do it.
And then she brought up a picture of the town also. It was fucking great. And he's looking for the Desert Inn.
I only see bed and breakfasts, Holiday Inn Express.
There's 14 hotels in that little town, man.
Where will I be staying?
Recommended to be clean and the staff to be polite.
Please instruct the staff. I'll be arriving.
And I want the breakfast to have a conglomerate of freshness.
Hey, did you hear that Ganji's not allowed to go with us to Rick's this weekend?
Why?
Why?
Because they put a kibosh on him going.
Who did? On Demand?
I guess so.
So who's going with you?
Richie Wilson and Chris Costa.
Who put the kibosh?
I don't know.
Goodstein?
I don't know.
Oh, God, Ganji lives for that.
Yeah, he was all upset. But he goes to me yesterday, he goes, well, if I really wanted to go, I could make it happen, but I'm not going to push the issue.
So who told him no?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Boy, that's mysterious. Doug, what's going on with that?
Doug's not in, and nobody seems to know why Ganji can't go.
Huh? Who forbids that? I mean, I'm thrilled. I mean, I don't think Ganji should go.
So, Greg here is telling me that it was self-imposed by Ganji.
Really?
Why?
Because you gave him such a hard time. You're probably ashamed to go.
Yeah, you know what? You know why Ganji pisses me off? Because he's creepy. Like everything that has to do with a chick, he's in on. For a while, he had to pre-interview the Miss Howard TVs, and I said, Ganji, it's not necessary. Will's going to pre-interview him, and he goes, well, no, I'll handle it myself.
Well, you killed that for him too.
Yeah, I know.
You're ruining all his fun.
But I said, but why do two guys need to Why do I have to have two guys doing that? And why is the only guest that we have? I've had, Tatum O'Neal was here yesterday. One guy interviewed her. How come two guys didn't? You know what I mean? It was like insane what was going on here. And then Doug had to shoot her pictures personally.
Right.
Like, what was that about? So I said to these guys, listen, come clean. Is this something you want to do because you're horny? Oh, no. I'm way too busy. I don't even want to be pre-interviewing them. And Doug's like, no. I just thought I'd help out with some very attractive pictures. I go, but Jason takes the pictures. I already got someone doing that. I don't need double coverage on this stuff. Don't you? I thought you guys are so busy. We have such little budget. If you're too busy to do everything else, then how can you be busy with this?
Yeah. Why is this taking up so much time and so many other people who work there?
It's like when I say to Scott, how can you not be doing this? You're looking up the Desert Inn. I mean, really.
I multitask.
Okay, that's all right.
I multitask. There is work going on.
So, and Ganji was just like being like, I didn't even realize these very hot girls were even girls. I mean, I didn't even notice them. So I knew he was being a bullshit artist. By the way, where is Doug and where's Ganji? It's almost 8 a.m.
Well, they're pissed that they don't get to do these things.
Ganji doesn't come in every day.
Ganji doesn't come.
And
He
I don't
goes.
know
He
where
works.
Doug is.
Where there's no hot chicks booked on the show.
That's what to say, because you know what? Will was pointing out to me that.
Idioma.
Checa suas armas e equipamentos. A gente vai mobilizar.
Fogo. Ai, com O. É com U, quer dizer. Bonita. Não tem T. Cobiça. Não.
Todas as estações.
Palavra
Shadow 1
sulista.
falando. A nossa mobilização foi autorizada.
Meu Deus do céu.
Essa é sua família agora. O comando deu liberação. Vocês estão indo para a linha de frente. Se equipem e peguem os paraquedas. Vai ter muito inimigo lá. É bom ficar de olho bem aberto.
Vamos nessa. Battle Royale.
Vou tacar ele de novo. Será?
Evita o
Eu
gás.
vou cair direto
Avança
na minha
pra zona
caixa de
segura.
arma, velho.
Tem um inimigo descendo na área.
Ah, daí eu vou dar uma segurada, né? Cadê? Tá vindo. Vai cair um bem aqui, ó. Cadê? Ai, jogo, não trola não. Arrombado.
Elimina todos os alvos na AO.
Por que você não abriu a porta pra você morrer pra minha mina? Quem que entrou no Discord? Não fala nada. Quem que entrou no Discord e não fala nada?
Boa noite.
Ah, boa noite. Tem corda lá em cima. Então, fazendo aqui.
Castigando na sua área. Soldado inimigo chegando.
Morri. Oh, minha Nossa Senhora. Ai, ele usa stun. O que é que tem aqui, Jesus amado? Vai. Só a cabeça. Nem que eu tô pra mim esse aqui, mano. Ele toma de quem? Ah, do cara ali de baixo. Mira torta. Tá querendo. Não. Eu acho que não é assim que se escreve qualquer uma pode entrar. Qualquer um pode entrar no Discord? Não. No meu Discord qualquer um pode entrar, mas nessa sala que eu tô é só algumas pessoas. Por isso que eu falei dessa forma grosseira.
Tem uma caixa de armamento chegando.
Mas no Discord qualquer um pode entrar, sim.
Gás chegando. Nova zona segura
O Discord é todo... Vai acertar, sim. Vontade de ir atrás.
Caixa de suprimentos assegurada. Vai pra próxima.
Morri pra caralho. Isso. Ele subiu aqui.
Gás a caminho.
Que isso, gente? Gente, eu vou estar querendo.
Aqui é Fênix 23,
Eu
visual.
vou estar querendo essa caixa aí. Quem que matou o cara?
Não deu. Estação de compra aliada
Quem que
chegando.
matou ele?
Local marcado.
Lá, ó. Ai, não, você não sabe brincar? Amigo, não tá renderizando pra você, mas tem uma caixa aqui na minha frente. Ai. Cadê? Puto. Não tem ninguém ali, vou pegar. Ai! Nossa. E o cartão, Neca? Ai, tá aqui.
Combustível do Vante acabando. Voltando pra base.
Ainda tem bunker pra ir? Poxa, do nada mira torta. Tá de coisa também? Ah, valeu. Por que você tá, mano? Você me ouviu muito rápido. De alerta, hein, safadinho.